All right, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to Saturday night. Welcome to uh, what is this? This is Dragonlance on Saturday nights. I'd like to say thank you to Tori for the resub in the chat, and I'd like to remind everybody that even though I'm in Gorby Doll's place on the map, he's gonna not be there, but I'll take myself off. I don't know what happened there. And turning it over to our dungeon master, Ms. Robin in the middle.
Oh shit, that's me.
Maticuri, thank you for
Um,
the resub.
He's over there.
She's in the
what's
middle.
up, everybody? Welcome back to Dragonlance. I swear I'm getting ready. I'm almost there. I should have thought about this. Okay. So it's been like a month since we played this game too.
I
So,
don't know what to do with this big monitor the last time we played too. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
on
laptop.
my
Okay.
little laptop. Yes. Um, let's see. We went to the Blunder Dome. No, I'm kidding. That's the wrong game. Okay.
A
The
unicorn?
Okay. Sorry. All serious business now. Okay, so I am gonna read the whole recap for the viewers, for the players, for everybody. So last time we played a month ago, the party reached the Blue Phoenix Shrine. They met some sea elves there. The leader of the sea elves was called Ishvern, and he explained that the shrine was a shrine to their god, who they call the Sea Lord. The party, Ishvern didn't know how to open the door to the shrine. He said that his priest does, but his priest Yerkal had been recently captured by the dragon army, and is being held at a place called Camp Carrion Clay. So if the party would like to rescue the sea elf priest and the other sea elves that were captured, they can follow that thread if they choose to. They did eventually figure out how to open the shrine door by saying the name of the god Habakkuk. So inside the shrine, the party failed at the cleansing ritual and had to fight the shrine's guardians, which were some like water weirds, I think, or water elementals or something along that line.
To eat flesh.
Yes. And then the party explored the shrine and reached all the way into the back where there was like an offering well that was seemingly bottomless. They attempted to throw a bubo down it. I'm just kidding. And I mean, that did happen.
He volunteered. It wasn't throwing.
Well,
He was offered a silver, and he accepted.
no, he did not
That
go down the well.
bulldog dared him
Well,
and
a,
gave
a
him silver.
silver and a burrito.
Indeed. But the party did throw their own offerings in. Each member did and said some words of things and people that they honor, and they received a blessing from Habakkuk, who spoke to them in their minds and has been basically, in a sense, more strongly brought back to deityhood in Kryn. So the party is essentially slowly waking up the lost gods of Kryn. That being said, we will carry on, and the party has left the shrine. I don't know if you guys wanted to tell Ishvern as you were leaving whether you were going to attempt to rescue his priest and the other sea elves that were captured or not. I'm not sure where you guys landed on that. I did know that you guys wanted to head towards location E, which I'll show you the map again.
I think we decided that if we run into him, like we try to make our way there, but if we get sidetracked, I mean, murder hobos and all.
Yes. So I swear I was ready earlier. Okay, so this is the Northern Wastes map. You guys are at location C, which is inside of a red circle.
Do we know where the
Yes.
rescue people have to be?
Yes, I did put the quest link at the location you guys needed to go to. It's letter I on the map. That's where the priest and the other sea elves were being captured. So last I recall, you guys said you were going to travel to E, location E, which is called Wakenreth, and then either go to D or I afterwards. Is that still the travel plan?
Yeah.
Yes, and now that we know what the times are, we know when the places will get flooded.
Correct. So that was part of Habakkuk's blessing
Wait.
to. Oh my God, I
Does
hate
that
when
mean
I do that.
we know when we can get a free boat ride? Is that what that also means? Because this This walking stuff's for the
Yep.
birds.
Well, I mean, I have a foldable boat, so obviously, if there's water, we got to ride.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you repeat your
It-
question? I was fixing my mistakes.
No, we were just making a comment that we have a foldable boat, so when it is flooded,
Correct.
we could use the boat to
Yes.
traverse
So,
back
when you
for
guys did your
safety.
offerings to Habakkuk, he basically like kind of infused you with this like ability to magically sense when the tides were going to come in on the wash and when the water was going to rise, and essentially the same in reverse. You guys would be able to sort of like an innate magical intuition to be able to know when the tides were going to lower also. So currently the tides are low. Nothing's too flooded and things are pretty barren and dry at the
Eh,
moment.
In either case, it is an overwhelming urge to urinate. That's the feeling you get.
And I will say, right now, you guys have kind of like this tingly feeling that the tides will probably be rising, not today, but within the next few days, possibly. So you can do with that information as you will. So, are we in agreement? We're just traveling to location E, Wake and Res?
Storm step.
All right. Yes. So, let me see if we get any encounters along the way.
Am I the only one that has a weird combat tracker? Shows that all of us have 0 max and 0 current hit point, except Darren and Attitude Cat and Stay.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm blank too.
My character sheet is correct, though.
Oh, I just click on your wounds or somebody fixed it. I just clicked on my wounds and they came back. The max.
Yeah, I'm showing that nobody has any wounds.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
fixed now.
Yeah, it's all
Game
fixed now.
over, man. Mine shows 45 max in the combat tracker and 44 on my sheet.
Will you guys be stopping to rest on your way to Wake and Rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Figure out how many
One
hit,
hand.
hit points I'm
How
supposed
far
to
are the
have.
squares? I forgot where they at. 6 miles.
6
Alright.
miles.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to. That's several squares away.
Yes. Okay, so
Maybe right here in this little cliff area.
are
I
you
can't point.
kidding
Grid
me?
lines.
Two rolls for travel. No encounters. Like, what the heck?
Logical.
You're
Milestones.
the DM.
Oh,
Do whatever you want.
No, I know. It's fine. We do what the dice say. All right, I will push you guys. So you guys bed down for one night on your way to Wake and Rest, excuse me. And we'll say you arrive at Wake and Rest kind of like mid-morning the next day. So, just in front of you, as you guys are approaching, you can see that Wakenreth is a pale stone tower. And it kind of juts above this like rust-colored landscape. It is carved with the likenesses of 1,000 elven warriors. The tower has relatively intact lower levels, but as it climbs towards its 80-foot height, the upper levels deteriorate. Rather than falling, the crumbling stone hangs in the air, the tower's disintegration frozen unnaturally. A rusty iron double door at the tower's base hangs ajar.
we got floating tower and doors that look like jars.
It means slightly open. So as you guys are kind of like approaching this, crazy looking scene of like, the tower's lower levels are pretty intact, but as it gets higher, it's like there's like floating rubble, but it's just frozen in place. It's incredibly ruined, the upper levels, broken off, like big hunks of like wall just floating and frozen, suspended in the sky.
Do we know anything about this tower, like history-wise?
Go
Like,
ahead and make me a history check. If anyone can do so, if they think that their character may or may not know something about this tower. Bubo knows nothing.
I asked.
Nope.
Tomani asked that of who he thinks is the smart person in the party.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot too. But yeah, I don't know
You
crap.
also know nothing.
Wait, you're gonna leave this up
Wow.
to Tomani? Okay, hold on. Tomani's like, I have a book in here, and it's all about elven warriors.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So let's see. Bob and Izzy, you have some very rudimentary knowledge of this tower. You've
It's a tower.
heard of it before. You don't really know like when it was built or like anything like that. You just like you've heard of this tower in passing, but you don't really know a lot about it. Tomani, on the other hand, has probably heard a story or two of this tower a long, very long time ago before the cataclysm. This tower was built as a treaty between Sylvanesti elves and the Istarian people. And they used it sort of as like a trading hub or a meeting place or something. You're not sure what it was for. You just know that the two people worked together when they made a peace treaty with each other and they built this tower.
I heard they had orgies here, but that's another story. So Tomani will explain to him, to the rest of the party, that there was a drunken bard that told him all this one night, because there's no way he would know that. Like, learned it, like in school, right? Somebody, some passing smart bard told him.
Sure.
Do we see like any like maybe we should look around to see if anyone's been here like before us, like armies or footprints.
Sure. So are you going to so right now I'll say you guys are pretty far back from the tower, kind of viewing it from a distance. So how close do you want to get to the tower to like inspect for signs of
Is there like a road that leads up to the tower, or is it just like wasteland?
In fact, the tower looks incredibly out of place. Like it almost looks like it wasn't built here. It looks really out of place. There's no road that leads up to the front doors. And yeah, it's just like kind of here. You guys are in this like really craggy, like there's a lot of gorges around you. And it's just like here. It just looks random.
Is there like some high ground nearby that we could get closer to? And
oh, for sure, yeah. You guys could
maybe
spend
not
like
be like, "Hi, we're here," you know.
yeah. Yeah, so you guys could
spyglass.
Tomani does. He's like,
yeah, so you guys could spend 20-30 minutes like climbing to a good like high one of the gorges or whatever, one of the plateaus of the gorges, and kind of look at it pretty good from like up high.
like a pie, like
Up
like
high.
a apple pie. Or
Up high.
it was kind of like a pie.
But yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Ooh.
If you're looking through the spyglass, you can make it with advantage.
If I'm looking at it backwards, it's disadvantage.
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay. So you can gather a lot of information just looking at it like this. As far as you can tell, each like story of the tower, like you can tell where one floor ends and one floor would begin. Looks to be about 20 feet high. You can tell that front door is made of iron. It's pretty obvious. It's really rusty. So it's been here for a while. And on the upper floors, you can see some like flickering light. It's kind of like a grayish greenish color You can see it kind of coming out of the windows up top, and like the top is all busted up, right? So there's like a bunch of cracks in the wall and stuff. So there's like this weird, eerie, greenish, grayish light in the upper floors. But
How
yeah,
tall is
there's
the tower?
you can't see. Yeah, there's no road that leads into it. You don't see any like stables or anything that would suggest that this tower is like in use or frequently used or anything like that. It looks really out of place. That's like your number, like the number one feeling you get is that it looks like this tower does not belong here at all.
It's brought here magically.
Does somebody want to maybe climb up there and look, see what that light is? Or should we go on the front door?
I'm just here to facilitate. You guys tell me what you do.
We send Darren up. No, I'm kidding.
Did he stay behind? He
Spence
stayed
playing
behind.
Darren.
Oh
is
no,
it?
he's still with you guys.
What about Attitude Cat? I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, he is still with you guys. Damn it.
Cousin
Can
to
we just,
Smelly
like,
Cat?
leave this NPC somewhere and just
Wasn't
Stay
Attitude
back with
Cat
the,
one of
the
those?
sea elves.
Wasn't Attitude Cat something that we summoned?
Yeah. How long did with that? You pulled it out of a bag of tricks or something, right?
Like an
Would
hour
it have?
usually.
Okay,
I
then
don't know
it's
what it was.
gone.
It wasn't mine.
It
It's
might have
gone.
been. Some of them last the day, but it's been several. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will put you guys on the map just like outside the front entrance of the tower while you guys decide how you want to approach this.
Do we know how tall the tower is?
80 feet.
80
she said.
feet.
80 feet.
Sweet.
The tower is 80 feet tall.
But how tall is it?
Tower's 80 feet.
160
How-
minus 80.
Is it the height of the tower on the map? I'm just asking.
Twice as high as halfway up.
Have we
Okay.
heard anything from it as we've been approaching it?
The tower making noise.
I'm gonna say no. Also, this map is built with like all 4 floors on one map, so just like ignore the other things north of you until we go up those floors.
Once we go inside the
Let me
lower
unlock
floor,
tokens for you though.
we'll be trapped in line of sight. So
Yeah, I figured it. I didn't. I was like, oh, I could draw a line across to like cut off the upper floors, but I was too lazy to do that, obviously.
Do we see
So-
any tracks in the sand?
No check needed. There doesn't appear to be any like footprints or anything leading up to the door, but the front door is ajar. So,
Are we making footprints?
you are, yes.
So I'll go up and look in.
All right.
I'll monitor make sure no one sneaks up on us.
So if you're just peeking in the door, you can see that there are like sconces on the walls and they are lit, but they don't appear to have like a fire.
Party in here because they are
they're like-
lit.
They're like round orbs and they're just like glowing. And you can kind of see a statue. How far open are you like peeking in this door? Strings.
4.5 inches.
You can see the glint of a dark black statue.
Hey guys, there's a statue in here and there's a bunch of glowing lights.
Let's
I'm
go in.
going in.
All right, so here's the full. So it's a round chamber illuminated by white flames flickering in magical sconces on the wall. In the room's center stands a gleaming obsidian statue of a solemn elf warrior. Around the statue's pedestal, there are hundreds of silver coins scattered in the dust. Beyond, a staircase ascends, curving along the tower's north wall.
Once Strings goes in, I'll close the door behind him.
Write down in the journal that
Scream if you need help.
that Strings entered the round chamber 4.5 inches. Just write that down.
Fling a silver piece in and then close the door.
That's messed up.
Does anything happen or any movement or as we step in?
No, just you guys can see like literally the floor is strewn with literally hundreds of silver coins, and there's this statue in the middle here.
Without picking them up, I'm going to look at one out on the edge and then one closer. Are they the same mint?
Yes. You would have to they look nice, yes, but you'd have to examine them more closely, I think, to see where they were minted.
I don't care where. I just want to
In
see if
other
they're the
words,
same.
do you pick one of them up?
Hey, Booba, I'll give you a silver piece if you pick it up.
If you pick one up, I'll give it to you.
I have no interest in the silver.
There's like
Money. I think Minos is holding Toe Money back from going into the room. He's blocking the door.
you guys are slowly becoming more afraid to interact with things based on like how the last dungeon went. This is amazing. I love it.
Yeah, you
Well,
look at that first.
Take out a silver piece and compare it to one on the floor. Do they look like similar?
No, not at
Not
all.
at all.
Ooh.
All right.
What happens if we toss a silver piece, almost like an offering?
Place the silver piece down there and then head over to the stairs.
All right, well done. Yeah, I mean, it seems like nothing happens. Do you also toss one, Bob?
Yes.
All right.
Toss.
You
I
waits
will-
for Bob to climb the stairs so we can push him
Under
off.
the stairs.
I'm sorry,
What
Strings.
does
Can
Booba
you
have?
repeat that?
Is there anything behind and under the stairs?
Go ahead and
Whoa!
make me an investigation check.
You okay, Rob?
There's a cat up
I
high.
am, but there's going to be a dead cat in my house. My cat just jumped. They did this once before, and I didn't see it, but I saw it this time. She jumped from the floor to the top of a 7.5-foot bookcase, and I didn't know that was possible. There's something up there she wants, and I didn't know she could get up there. So
It depends on how fat they are. Really
they're,
fat.
they're
then
not
it's
fat. I
possible.
underfeed them, so they're really skinny and fast. And so I'm going to have to re-strategize my whole house now.
Toe Money's like checking out the statue. He's like looking, see if there's any like hidey secret holes and stuff.
Okay, go ahead and make me a perception or investigation check. Strings, you don't find any like understair compartments or anything like that. No, you cannot. No.
Is there a skeleton of a boy with a lightning bolt on his?
No, there's
Yes.
not. And I did move Bob and Bubo, but we'll come to you guys when the rest are down on the ground floor. So if you guys don't mind just holding
Not
for
at
a
all.
moment.
Does it look like these coins were like offered in like like a wishing well, or are they just like randomly scattered all over the damn place?
So the majority of them are closer to the statue, so that would be, I mean, if that's the conclusion that you want to come to.
Yes, that's the conclusion I want. That's for Toe Money.
Sure.
Is there like a slot to put a coin in? Like
No, just mounds and mounds of silver coins everywhere. Like the you know what I mean? They kind of like cascade closer to the statue, and then they're like strewn about the room, lesser on the edges.
All right, Toe Money's going to attempt to take one of his very own silver pieces that he stole from somebody else and throw it so it lands right on top of the statue's head, like ding.
Love it. Cool. Is the rest of you are just going upstairs without.
Well, Manos is actually going to take a little bit of time here, about 10 minutes or so, and he's going to do a detect magic as a ritual.
Okay. So after the 10 minutes of you casting your detect magic, what's the range on that? If you don't mind reminding me.
30-foot radius.
30 foot. Okay. So you do get a I forget how it's described, but you can like see the aura of magical things. The only thing that is magical in this room are the light sconces. They are lit by a spell called Continual Flame.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy spells.
Maybe they use some of the silver to cast it since it costs money.
Does that have a dollar sign? Thanks, Rob.
What?
I will note that I'm the only one that actually removed the silver piece from their inventory.
Well, if it
Just saying.
has a
Someone else
dollar
did.
sign
Bob
in the
did.
description, we know it costs money. Thanks, Rob.
Question. Is the lit in here, or do I cast light?
It should be
it's lit.
lit. I believe I have the lighting turned on as well. Because
Okay.
It's 80 feet tall.
Yeah.
okay, so strings, I moved you and dare it up. I'm once everybody's up there, I'll give you guys a description for the next room. So anybody who's moved up will just have to wait until the rest are ready.
Yeah, I'll drop a silver coin on the floor too.
You got it?
Is Rob controlling his token or somebody else?
I believe
I am.
so.
Hey,
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be.
you gotta
last.
put
or-
one hoof in front of the other there, Minos.
Okay. Are you guys all moving up then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there portals? Slacker.
There is a portals
I know
pack.
I'm lazy.
There's a
he
portals
even made
pack.
a
Almost
portal
like
pack.
it's almost like somebody made a portals pack for it or something.
I know.
I did.
Okay.
There's portals
It's
pack.
also
There's
another
there's
the
sound.
learning
Before-
curve for her too, because
There's
she
everything.
hasn't used the portals.
So
Have you?
as you guys ascend these stairs,
Ascend.
Darrett came amongst the first few. You guys see him kind of like keel over, and he's like huffing a bit, like he's out of breath or not feeling well. And then Isilnatra, you kind of also feel the same. You feel weird.
Turn up the oxygen.
But with that being
We did
said,
climb a set of stairs, so it makes sense.
I will read the description for the next room while you guys ponder over that. Heaps of rubble have fallen from this chamber's partially collapsed ceiling, so you guys can actually see the floor above you. Through the ceiling, it's missing a big chunk. The room holds 2 stone crypts, while the walls are sculpted with empty burial niches. A door stands to the southeast. Sconces on the walls shed light tinged a faint green. If your spell is still going, Minos, how long does it
Yeah.
last for?
It lasts
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes or until I lose concentration.
Okay.
10.
So
10,
the walls,
10
the
minutes.
sconces, again glowing, same spell. You're like, okay, I recognize that one. You also are picking up a very, very faint aura from inside one of these little coffin things. We'll say it's this one.
And we got a door there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Tomani's gonna go over and listen at this door, make sure there's no like wandering spirits going. Open the door. flag another encounter.
No wraiths jumping out at you and stabbing
Yeah,
and running away.
exactly. At least I'll see him stabbing me.
Sorry, did you say you opened the coffin?
Ooh.
Nope, not opening it. Just standing there.
It's
Is
like,
this part of the ceiling, or is it like a busted?
yeah, it's like part of the rubble that came from the ceiling above you. Did you open the door, Minos, there?
That's
Nope.
This
Oh,
Tomani.
Tomani, sorry. My
No, he's got
apologies.
his ear up to it. He's listening.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
It's like, shh, be quiet. I think I hear something on the other side. Nope.
All right,
I'm
so
just hungry.
you're listening, and like you don't hear anything except like you can hear the wind from the floor above you, but you can also hear that through the gaping hole in the ceiling. So
Caw-caw! The bird flying over. Does it appear like the door has like a lock or anything on it? Like
no,
obvious, like a big padlock and chains? And
yeah,
shit?
no. If you like jiggle the handle, it's like the doors are really rusty. They're made of iron. They're kind of heavy, but like the handle turns, so you could open it if you wanted to.
No, I'm gonna wait a second. I want to go over here and see if anyone got squished under this rock. Like,
I think
is
that's
there
an
like
altar.
wicked witch feet hanging out anywhere? Or
No,
anything?
there's not. So
It
Minos,
looks like a
did you?
different color. That's why it's funky. It's like
Yeah,
everything else is gray, and this one's different color.
I'm not sure. There's nothing in the description for it, so I just assumed it was rubble from the ceiling.
Looks like
Do
an
you?
altar.
See how the players
Yeah.
pick up on it.
I
Yeah,
This
know.
rock's a
immediately,
different
like,
color than
I
all the
didn't
other
make-
ones.
I
It's
didn't
different.
make.
Red
I'm
herring
telling
it, red
you.
herring it.
In the
Oh, there's
description
writing
here,
on the
it's
top
like,
of the
you know,
sarcophagus.
there's the crypts, the door,
Crypts
and
of the
like,
Bloods.
yeah.
Was there writing on the sarcophagi?
Drake's like the sarcophagus is a little different
I'm
color.
not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Wow. A little station.
There is. I mean, I would imagine that there's writing on the coffins, so I'm just gonna.
It's in Elven, and we can't speak
yeah,
it anyway.
yeah,
So there you
exactly.
go.
It's in Elvish. So if you guys want to pull out that little Elvish cipher and spend like 20 minutes deciphering what it says, sure. If
Tomani
you do
will
that,
translate.
it's just like names. It's like the
Tomani will
name.
translate. Hold on, let me translate for everybody.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Oh boy.
he makes some shit up, and everyone doesn't believe him. So there you go.
Is it
Here
mine?
lies an elf who got
Gentida.
squished by the roof.
Is it actually partially open like that, or?
Yeah, it's like ever so slightly ajar. You can see there's a body inside.
Tomani like reach over and kind of slide it a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
Like this direction.
Yeah, I'll help him push it over.
So, Strings, I know you said you wanted to do something really quick, so I'll allow you to sneak that in before I tell you what happens as soon as you touch that lid.
I ready a laugh at Toe Money.
So it says that the walls are sculpted with empty burial niches. I'm going to be looking at them to see, does it look like things were in it and were removed? Or are they always empty?
Ooh, go ahead and make me a perception check.
We didn't just come here to look around, did we? I thought we.
I see you choosing the hard way.
Exactly. Everybody likes the DM to push the down arrow. Like that.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked
Strings,
up.
it looks like maybe they're in some of the niches, maybe there were like vases, like urn holding places, but there's nothing here. Okay, so when Tomani comes and disturbs the lid of this,
I mean, I was being nice to the lid, so I wasn't really being that disturbing.
3 wraiths. One comes out of each sarcophagus, and the third one actually whatchamacallit, they can move through like solid whatever. He passes through the iron door that you were looking at earlier. So let me just reveal them. And up first is Isilnatri. Isilnatri, your character is not aware of this, but your player needs to be aware of this. You are currently being affected by some strange malady, which I will put a hidden effect on you.
Okay.
Hopefully it works. And you'll just find out what it does, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you can see that or not see that, so we'll find out. I'm trying to keep it hidden.
No, I don't think I know what it is.
Cool.
Well,
So
by the
it
way,
works.
oh yeah, I'm washed. I'm washed. We're all
Oh
washed.
yeah, we can
Okay.
remove those.
So, I am going to. Well, all right. I'm going to attempt to attack this wraith with a min-max roll, and he partially resisted that. So I'm like, I yell, "Fire is resisted, everybody!" And then I'm going to move to here. And that's it.
All right. Sorry, I was removing the washed effects. All right, Bob the guy.
Bob the Ottaga. Not liking these things. We'll go ahead and why not? He'll pop Shadow Blade at level 3.
Alrighty.
So nice
Then he
that I
will
can remove a DM pointer as a player. It's so nice.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to leave it there.
Yeah, it's just weird though, right? Why can I delete it?
Then he will bravely step back. Actually, he will ready a spell Booming Blade if the wraith steps close to me in strength.
All right. Did I show you guys the image of the wraiths? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
awesome. Usually I forget to do that, so. Okay, well, your trigger is about to go off. Bob, if you want to do that.
Okay.
He's gonna step right there, but I know you can do like a knockback or something, right? Tis a hit.
How about you?
Okay. Does it knock him back? I forget. Is that the one that does the knockback?
No, this is the one that if he moves, he will take extra damage.
Oh, right. Okay. He's going to attempt to as soon as you like connect your hit with him, originally it looked like it was going for strings. Maybe it like turns towards you, hisses at you, and then is going to attempt to drain your life.
What did I do?
You hit it. That is
Shield.
a hit. Okay,
Yes,
go ahead.
What did I do?
And that is a miss.
Actually, use your reaction already. Your help action
No.
reaction.
Oh, yep. You're right. Disregard.
Yep,
it was
yep.
Ooh, it was a hit. Okay.
Thank you.
No,
So.
What's up, Missy?
You take some damage. And then you need to make a Constitution saving throw. That
I'll
was
give
your...
him my reaction so he can cast shield.
No. You did fail your con save, so your maximum hit points is reduced by an amount equal to the damage you took. So 19, if you want to put that in your adjustments. Negative 19 max HP.
You got max headroomed. 19.
Lasts until you finish a long rest. You will die if it reaches your total hit point.
Why did it change to like max 9? Oh yeah, okay, so that makes
Just math.
Math, yeah, I don't know. Okay. I remember we all had a fervent
It doesn't auto kill you.
argument about this. But it says the
Your
target
max
dies
drop.
if this effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0. Okay.
Yeah. I'm making a note right now how many hit points I actually start off with.
Fervent.
We did have it. Yeah, I don't know. I hate the max HP reduction after damage. We all had a
You have to
discussion
switch to
about
using
it.
current hit points rather than wounds
Right.
for it to make sense.
Yeah. All right, Bubo.
But if you add it in the adjustments section, it reduces it on the combat tracker so you can actually see.
Right, but if you do the adjustment and add the wounds, then you're double dipping. That's the problem.
Right.
And you're taking twice as much damage as you should.
Fervent.
All right.
Use a fervent.
Bubo's going to immediately cast Spirit Guardians.
Alrighty.
And step on into range. Right over there. And then pass his turn.
Tomini.
Tomani does not want to be here anymore, so he is going to bonus action disengage. And he's going to go over to where Ish is at. He's like, thanks, Bobo! And he is going to pull out his scimitar and ready. If that thing comes close to him, he's going to try to slice it, stick it, any of those wraiths. Down arrow. I'll put ready on myself real quick, too.
Alrighty. Yeah, this Wraith did not like Bubo and his little flying. I almost said turtles. Wrong character.
Hold on. He will start off with a saving throw. And he succeeds, so he's going to take half damage. Okay.
And it's going to attempt to life drain you. But it missed.
I flip him off.
All right.
I can squeeze a pebble on it.
Yeah.
Will.
That's what the Spirit Guardians are. It's just
big,
little pustules flying around, splatting into them.
This Wraith is gonna go for Darrett.
You're just trying to get rid of the NPC. I got.
Sure am.
You know, Darrett's baller though.
You guys prepare your eulogies.
Alas, poor Darrett. We knew him well.
That is a hit. Darrett's gonna die, 100%. You guys ready? Start crying. Cue your tears.
He's got the same amount of hit points as Tomani, so.
Oh fuck! He didn't die.
Is that your eulogy, Robin? Oh fuck, he didn't die.
Me saved against the hit point reduction too. Minos.
All right. First thing Minos is gonna do. He's gonna rage.
Nice.
Sharpen his horns.
And then we're gonna take this wraith here. And
all right, so before he does that,
oh shit!
Darrett is gonna yell out a command, and
Robin,
add
before I
D4
can even
to his
say
roll.
Robin's already answered before I can even say it. Darrett has received a potion of greater healing from Diablo Bob.
No.
CITC.
Okay.
As he
Okay,
tips back
wait.
the
Pause.
potion,
Hang on. Pause.
he
Pause.
loses
Pause.
his
Pause.
balance and falls down the stairs and takes 20d6 damage.
Okay,
Rocks
because-
fall, he
Strings.
dies.
Okay, wait, everybody, really quick.
Because
Strings, you
10d6
said
is
that's
on
a
it.
reaction that he has to turn on his. Yeah. Okay.
Leadership.
Are you able to code that on your sheet to apply to him, possibly?
Okay.
Okay. And then second question: does somebody with the greater healing, can you apply that to Dara? Thank you very much.
By the way,
Okay.
Drake, falling
That was
damage
all.
is
Yeah.
maximum 10d6, isn't it? Or is it 20d6?
20.
I love your roll, though. That's great. I still might be able
Yeah.
to kill him.
Wow, 3 ones.
Almost minimal.
Why are
Well,
you guys
here
trying
comes-
to Darren alive? He's literally just cannon fodder anyways.
He's
okay,
our buddy.
I'm sorry, Minos. I
Because-
didn't mean to.
Because
You're
he's
doing
just
Cannon
things.
fodder. You should try to
distracting
keep
the
your
wraith that
cannon
would
fodder
otherwise
alive.
come after me, probably. That's why.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
And then I am going to do this.
You thought Toe Money was
Nice.
coming to protect Ish, but no, he just ran out of movement.
That it did save against your hammering horns.
All right. So that means he does not get pushed away.
It's funny that it's from Moot Hammering Horns.
All right, Strings.
My Strings is gonna reach out and try to attack this thing.
Does
For some
Colorado
reason, I'm
seem
not-
like 2 weeks ago?
Oh, he's a
Holy shit.
Oh, there it goes.
lagged out.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see the roll result in chat.
I was just hanging there like, hey, I'm a 12, I'm a 12,
It's
I'm a
my
12.
potato, or yeah, it's fine. You did hit. Huzzah! Ooh, max
Ooh.
damage.
And offhand.
Also a hit. Nice.
New merch is here,
Max
snakehead.
and min damage.
Get
Love
out.
that.
It was the last time you guys had a good breakfast was 2 weeks ago, that's for sure.
Stay's gonna run up.
That's right. just doesn't seem
and
like 2
be
weeks ago to
barking.
me.
If the
Seems like 4 days.
number 3 wants a up attack, he can take it.
Are you sure?
As he
He's not
used his
smart enough
reaction.
to avoid an up attack. He just
All
needs to
right.
run up and bark.
All right, I'm gonna take it. So lucky I didn't kill your little dog.
And your little
It's your
dog,
Dog
too.
too.
I killed your NPC and your little dog too.
Okay. What will Derek
I
be
think we
doing?
all had that like immediate thought together.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a miss.
we didn't hear the wah wah wah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we got sounds.
We did get the miss you suck in
I'll
the
check
chat,
it on the
though.
break. I'll just check the trigger on the break.
Who are you,
All
Alec
right.
Baldwin?
Do you want me to pass his turn?
Yes, he is finished as he slices into this
Oh
thing.
shit, Bob!
trying
I'm
to
so
save
Dang it!
sorry.
I tried to press
I
the
know. I'm
button.
so sorry. I didn't realize he was the last one. I'm stupid. If you just want to roll again, and if it's higher than 20, I'll adjust. You said you were going to use your inspiration for this?
Nice.
Oh, 23. Oh, it
And you're
automatically
first.
adjusted you. How fancy.
Well,
Yeah, you are first.
Sweet. I will spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a booming blade, which is a cantrip,
Mm-hmm.
and hit the red. Guessing it's not dim or dark.
No, this area has like those little magic light sconces. Does it hit?
Whee!
1d8 thunder.
And then I will grab Strings on the shoulder and say, come with me. And cast a Thunder Step. Hold on here.
So it resisted thunder, but not psychic.
It's all right.
I like it.
Okay, so he will take first level hard. This eruption causes creatures 10 feet of you take lightning and thunder damage equal to half. So okay, 3. Let me check. Oh, yeah. So as I cast it, he will take 3 damage from Thunder Step. Or sorry, from Heart of the Storm.
Okay.
And then Thunder Step, he will have to save. And then me and Strings get teleported anywhere I wish within 90 feet. So we will get teleported there and there. As long as he's willing to come with, because he has to be willing. If he's not willing, then he just stays there.
Strings, are you willing?
Yes, I'm willing.
Okay.
All right. So we'll basically teleport there, and as a free action, I'm going to slap Toe Money upside the back of the head and be like, "What the fuck are you thinking?"
There's loot in there.
There is.
Then go get
Somebody's gonna say, "I am going to save Dareth," and he's gonna just jump over this freaking rock thing.
All right, I'll
off
allow
of
it.
come flying down with his scimitar. And matter
Love
of fact,
it.
he's gonna use his inspiration to gain advantage.
It's like we're back in the Blunder Dome.
I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss. As I try to hit this. Oh, here, let me turn my inspiration. I didn't give myself inspiration.
Oh yeah,
but
my
I have
bad. It's I forgot how to DM. It's been a while.
Well, I don't remember that either on my table because I have an extension that turns them on automatic.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Manicure. I don't know who made it. Somebody made it for me.
For inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
And there's some damage.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna disengage and like take I don't know, how many feet can I get back? Oh, I still have
You went 15 over the rock, so you've still got 15.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I could be a dick and say it was difficult terrain, but you used your inspiration, so I'll be nice.
And Tomani's like 7 foot tall, so
Yeah, true. Alrighty. The Wraith. He would take Spirit. Yeah, you got it.
Half damage.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. He's gonna come try and hit Bubo.
He takes 2d8.
oh, because of booming blade, because of
Right, because he moved. I'll remember these things eventually.
Bastard.
I removed the thing on him.
Sorry, not sorry.
ouch.
Ooh, not bad. All right.
Oh, nice success on the concentration.
Here's your con save for the hit point reduction.
Okay.
So you're reduced by 18.
Got it.
Here, you can have this, Bob. Thank you.
All right. This one originally was looking at Bubo, but Minos kind of fucked him up, so he's gonna like whip
He's gonna
around.
take it as well.
Yeah, of course. As the spirit guardians are kind of like bombarding him, it's like turning and hissing and like howling at Minos. he is still alive, so let's do this. Oof, I keep missing, man. Well, give up.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
Shoot. You bought me a fumble. I am so sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's for
Wraith
the
3.
Wraith number 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't
thank
worry,
you.
I'm on it, Robin. I'm on it.
Thank you, thank you. I was like, oh shit, I just now saw it. So
the spells I have are necrotic. Damn it.
that's
That's what you get for
unfortunate.
being evil.
I'm not evil.
Yeah,
Is
if you got all necrotic spells, you're
just
evil.
resisted, or is it doesn't work at all?
Yeah, it doesn't work on
Probably
wraiths.
work.
Oh,
It
fuck.
doesn't work on.
I'm
It doesn't work on
gonna
a lot of undead.
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon works pretty good though. Force damage.
On wraith number 1.
Already?
Force to the forehead.
Can't roll shit.
There it is.
I played that time.
Wah.
Yep. So I'll pass my turn.
Sorry. Derek.
Alright, so Dara is emboldened by Toe Money jumping over. Don't forget he's affected by because he didn't do what he was supposed to do as well. Because I didn't know how to do it.
Okay, that was like, what?
So he's you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're
that was
talking
that was the
about.
most vague statement any human on earth
He
has ever
didn't give
made.
the silver like he was supposed to, so
Silver
he's
is
affected by it.
You didn't do the
Correct.
thing because of the thing that happened during the time that it was supposed to.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, the
So
whatchamacallit next to
you,
who's it?
to make it more clear, players have this knowledge. Characters do not. But yeah, whoever didn't throw a silver downstairs is fucked up right now.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
So I
Should have
don't
taken
know
the
if it's
bath.
on him, if it's on his character or
It
not.
is
But
on
there you go.
him.
Now, do we
Yes.
have we noticed what the effect of it is?
You just felt kind of funny when you came up the stairs. You
It's
know,
indigestion.
yeah, something. You feel a little
Gas
sick.
cramps.
Little
Feel sick.
winded.
Okay, so
The stairs were
intoxicated, maybe.
really
something.
steep.
So he feels like Sven, a little funny.
Sure. Is that it for him? Sorry.
It is.
All right, Wraith number
Alright.
3, Robin has a fumble.
It's a fumble. Okay, well,
That's
he would
provided
try to
by
hit
Diablo
Barrett.
Bob, CITC.
Well, first he gets to roll a
Fumbles.
d6 to see if there's that effect.
What? I don't do
Robin
that.
doesn't do that.
Oh, no effects?
No.
No, she doesn't
No,
do that.
lucky.
not on.
I'm so boring and lame. I don't know why you guys let me DM. So he fumbles his attack against Derek. Minos.
Well, Rob
Right.
convinced.
Okay, Minos has like a fucking 1,000 things. Actually, Minos just
Critical.
has advantage and a critical hit. So
Well,
those wouldn't be used together.
actually, those can be used because I have 2 attacks.
Okay, so
There you
then
go.
advantage would be technically
So-
be first.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my halberd and pull my longsword as a free action.
Okay.
So here
Your
comes
halberd clatters to the floor.
here comes the advantage on my longsword.
Stabby, stabby.
You hit.
And here's the damage.
Ooh,
All right,
maximum.
then the next attack is just a crit.
Roll a d6.
And,
Oh, shit.
and here's my crit.
Boom.
All right.
Those were provided by
wraith-
Diablo Bob, CITC.
As you kill
Yeah,
this
just-
wraith, its form kind of changes a bit. And
Oh, no.
it like no, not bad, in a good way. So going from like this like creepy specter looking wraith, it you see its features like slowly shift to like a really gentle looking elven woman, and she like puts her hand to her chest like this, and she nods like in thanks to you, and then she drifts upwards.
You like
So
popsicles?
that's what happens when that wraith
Alright.
dies.
What is she wearing? Does she have armor or is it
No, just like a
mobility?
beautiful dress, but it's all kind of like tattered and like moth-eaten.
The old
All right,
gals. Oh, sorry.
and I
wrong
don't,
game.
and I don't know about the draining of it, but I'm going to try this anyway. So as a bonus action, I'm going to do a healing word on
Neosporin.
Derek.
Derek.
No,
I
why
can
are you
use-
guys keeping this
He's
fucking
the only one
NPC
that looks like he's
alive?
bleeding and hurt. Everyone else is just like, I'm happy and good.
Let him die.
I have the
No,
HP
Yeah.
of a 4-year-old, but I'm great.
I mean, he
So-
is like your guys' like golden retriever. Like he just loves you guys and follows you around. And
I mean,
And
he's
then we'll
always
move
like,
over here.
We need somebody around to
Picking-
make us feel good about ourselves.
yeah, he does a good foot massage too.
yeah, hey guys, whatever you need, guys, I'm here to play. I mean, help, have fun. Yeah.
And that's it for me.
All right. Stream.
So Minos is coded on you on the combat tracker, but there's no way to code it like similar to Bardic Inspiration. You can't code it. You get a D4 and whenever you roll an attack roll or a saving throw.
You can add it. Oh, so
kinda
it's
like a
actually more like
bless.
bless. You can code that. Let me just edit that.
I can add the bless coding then if you. want
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, it's like a bless that he can only put on one person. I remember we talked about this a couple many weeks ago when we played it, and then we forgot that he could do that. That is a hit.
So
Sorry.
strings will run up and stab at the one that Minos.
It looks
I
like
mean,
you're
that's
targeting
very
the. Oh, yeah. I see. You're just drag and dropping. You're targeting Wraith 1 still, though.
I'm trying to throw him off.
I see. A little faint. That is also a hit.
All right.
Bob, I just saw your chat.
Issy, I have been given haste.
You have been hasted.
I get 2 turns.
Yeah, even though you're feeling kind of funny, a little bubbly in the stomach or
That's
something.
the oxygen. That's the oxygen.
Yeah.
I got to turn it up. All right, here we go. I'm going to attack. Attacking.
All of a sudden, you feel
well,
really
yeah,
awesome.
I
that
guess
it's
I
not
do.
doing
Fuck.
you anything.
Par for the
Hey,
course.
you've been hasted. You can fumble twice.
All right. Turn 2.
Don't do it though. Don't fumble.
Oh
twice.
my god!
Chad.
Fucking Bob.
Bob jinxed you.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Somebody
I'm
clip
sorry.
that.
I'll just quit now.
Wow.
You know, the
That was
entertainment of
fucked
that
up.
was worth the points. Just saying.
I'm sorry, Robin. I didn't mean to say I was hasted. I meant to say that Bob bought me 2 fumbles in a row on the same.
You were jinxed. Okay.
Double fumble.
Double fumble. DF.
First up is Minos.
All right. So Minos is going to pull another free action. He's going to take a shield off of his back. And then he's going to swing twice at this guy with the longsword.
Alrighty. One's a hit. And as this one dies, like again, that like scary visage that it has kind of deteriorates right in front of your eyes. And this time you can see like a male elf. He's kind of really regal looking or noble looking, wearing really fancy clothes, but it's like a spirit of this elf. This one also does the, fist to the chest. It nods at you, and then it drifts upwards.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh my.
And then we're going to move over here. And we're going to take my second attack.
Alrighty. Does it hit?
And then we're gonna do a bonus action. Horns.
Nat 20.
And he
Suck it.
fucking saves on that too. Damn it. All right, fine.
All
It's
right,
so
I'm gonna
nothing.
roll my next one here. Thank you.
You called it.
What is happening?
The chances of rolling
nobody
the chances of rolling
nobody
three the chances of rolling 3 ones in a row are 1 in 8,000.
Called
Drake,
ones too.
Drake,
What?
his next turn is your turn to
No,
say that he's going to roll one.
it's not really that. It's not really that of a
Time to go get
randomness
a-
if somebody's installed an extension that does it for you, though.
Yeah, then the
Or
chances are
somebody-
1 in 1.
Somebody
Robin's
added
got
it
the-
to an extension that we know Rob's
Yeah.
going to be on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
that hidden code
only
in
a
the Sirenscape
couple
extension.
I mean,
only
it
a
wouldn't
couple of
take a whole
extensions
lot
that you
to add
know
it
he's going
to
to use.
No, it wouldn't.
DM tools, right? There's all kinds of stuff in there. You could just.
Oh, I
plug it
know
right
Moon
in
Wizard
there.
put it directly into Fantasy Grounds.
As Minos runs up,
Yeah.
he's used the distraction and sliced into this thing twice.
Yeah.
Fucking 3
he's
ones.
done.
You gotta be shitting me.
Total money.
Buy a lottery
No
ticket.
money. He's gonna
Buy
come
a
zipping
lottery
back
ticket.
around here.
Well, I just did something that was 1 in 8,000, not something that's 1 in 45 million.
He's gonna try to scimitar this thing. No, no, it's
It's
contagious.
been transferred.
Well,
Hey,
Money's
stop
not
stealing
gonna
my ones,
put up with
fucker.
that. He's gonna look down at the dagger on his belt.
We're all
and
going to
look-
fumble.
And then he looks at the specter, and then he looks back, and then he looks at his bonus action. He says, "Screw that!" And he's gonna bonus action it back over where he was. He doesn't draw his dagger.
Okay, Big
All
Cheater
right.
has bought the Wraith of disadvantage.
You got it.
You call me fat?
No,
That's 4 fumbles.
It's gonna continue trying to pulverize Darrett. But it misses because
All right.
disadvantage is stupid.
oh my god.
What
rolled a
is
1.
happening?
Why did I?
Wait, why are you making death saves?
I don't know.
Because you're
'Cause
at
you-
0
Oh.
hit points.
Because
Are
you're
you
looking at
really?
19
This whole time.
wounds
But
because
that's 5 ones in a row.
my hit
I
points
don't know
came
what he was-
down to 19, but you left the 19 damage on there.
Yeah.
Look, you're in control of your character sheet.
Okay, hold on.
And
So
Drake,
how
that's
much-
not 5 ones in a row.
I'm
That's
at
5
19.
ones in
Okay,
quick
okay.
succession, but not in
Alright.
a row. There's
So
no way.
you can ignore the critical
for the,
death
for the
fail.
characters.
You did.
You're dead. Just kidding. You're not dead.
It's a hobby.
You are feeling very close to death, considering your max HP
What do you
is
say?
so low
I
now.
feel fine. I'm at max health. I have the
you
hit
feel
points and
very
energy of a
drained.
4-year-old.
Mhm,
Hey,
yeah,
what's that
exactly.
over there? Something shiny. Then my BFF that plays dump trucks and dollies with me, Darrett over there, is in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna valiantly hop up onto this thing. And then jump down. My shadow blade turns into what looks like a fishing spear, and as I come down, I quicken a booming blade on his ass.
All right. It's a hit.
Beaded.
All right. When this one deteriorates, it reveals like the spirit of maybe like a young, preteen aged, elven girl. And she puts her fist to her chest. She nods at you and she drifts upwards.
I'm gonna hold tow money back.
She's got silver.
Nothing of a sexual nature, I assure you.
Yeah, I assure you.
So I'm gonna unlock tokens.
I'm gonna go back and get my halberd.
Okay. And as you're like next to this sarcophagus that you had like Tomani had disturbed, and that's why the wraiths came out. Now that it's like even open even more, you can see inside there's like this really beautiful looking cloak. And I'm not sure if your detect magic is still active. No, because you raged, so you would have lost concentration on the spell. But you can put two and two together. This was probably the thing that was setting off your spidey sense when you had detect magic up.
It's a cloak of billowing.
Right. Oh, somebody who doesn't use their bonus action a lot. Well, Tomani's gonna finish taking the
Yeah.
lid off. Like there can't be more in there.
Check it out.
Sure. Yeah, so you open it and you can see like the corpse of, you assume it's the first elven woman that you saw rise by me. Obviously it's just like a desiccated corpse now, but you do see like remnants of that like really pretty dress that she was buried in. It is like tattered and moth-eaten and not a beautiful dress anymore, but you can see tucked in like next to her body, kind of neatly folded up, is this in pristine condition, beautiful, like absolutely gorgeous cloak, very well kept, obviously magical.
Tomani's gonna see if it looks like it'll fit him. Like
I can see. If you give me a couple
Holds it
minutes, I
up.
can tell you what that does.
What?
And I'll start taking out my chalk and
As he picks it up, he
cast
smells
identify as a ritual.
All right.
it and
So
hands it to Strings.
it is in the party sheet.
Would Bubo know with his medicine knowledge that this drain requires a rest?
Yeah, you would, in your travels and young life of being a cleric or whatever, you would know that like undead creatures have this ability to kind of suck the life out of people, and if you take a nap, it usually fades.
Okay. That's a pretty serious drain at this point.
Yeah.
Both, I think Bob and I are both at like less than half.
Yeah.
I'm at half.
Yeah, so the cloak was a cloak of protection, and it is in the party sheet if you guys want to
What?
discuss that.
Ish.
Strings is definitely down for it as
Yes.
well as anybody
Strings
else
has a
wants.
15 AC.
Bubo would take
Tomani
it, of
has a
course.
15.
I love it when
Who tends
like
to get up?
multiple people want it.
I mean, Minos tends to get up in the thick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, I think, does, and I know Bubo does.
Well, Bubo's armor class is a 21 already.
Right.
I'll take it.
Well, yours is a 17. Ishes. And you already have a cloak.
I know, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
thinking Minos makes
have
the
a cloak?
most sense.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person.
Well, if we give Strings one more armor class, then he doesn't have an excuse not to get in the thick of it then, right? Because then
Goes
it's
hand
the
in hand
same
this whole
as the
fight.
other two.
And
yeah, he
Minos,
was in it.
Oh, Diablo Bob
Minos,
removed Bubo's max HP drain.
What?
Diablo Bob
says
used
any effect.
removed condition.
Oh.
Is that a condition?
Oh shit, that's not a condition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
not a
It's
condition.
not
It just
a condition,
is a long
unfortunately.
rest.
Oh, I
My
refunded you.
bad.
actually, Minos has an AC of 14
Well, it says
Why does it
16 on the
say
party
16?
sheet.
because That's the armor class because he's got the shield if he uses his longsword. Then he has the effect that takes 2 off when he's using his halberd. So he actually only has an AC of 14.
Bob, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm over here dying.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
So it's between
Diablo
what,
Bob
Minos
has
and strings?
Robin
I think
has
Minos makes the
has-
most
Hey,
sense.
it's
He's
the
up
only
into
way
the
I
thick of
could
it.
actually get you to do the exclamation
The-
point. Diablo Bob in the chat.
Let me get this out. Diablo Bob has
Roll.
mistyped random monster. Fuck.
Hey, Diablo Bob in the chat, right?
Roll off for the people who
No,
want the cloak?
anything you do, Bob, is cheating because you're a player in the game. So there's nothing you can do that isn't cheating. So
Roll off
are we
for who?
are we gonna seriously leave
Yeah, I'll
that? Is
take-
that gonna be part of what happens here?
Oh yeah, we're gonna use it.
All right.
You guys are still like, I imagine the party is still like looking at this cloak, and you guys are like talking to each other, like, oh, maybe we should, maybe he should wear
We'll
it, maybe he should wear it.
Minos said it clashes with your horns, and we don't know.
When all of a sudden,
Saving throws and AC, that wouldn't be a bad deal.
Somebody, you better put that cloak on. Here comes a monster.
We've been more than 10 minutes, right? Because of waiting on the identify.
yeah.
No,
He
he
had to
did it.
cast it as a ritual.
I just
Oh, did
gotta
he do it
remove-
as a ritual?
He did.
Yep.
I gotta remove Spirit Guardians then. Okay.
Yeah, this should do.
Crawling out from under the roof.
This rubble over here. You guys hear
Rubble.
it kind of rumbling. As something appears from it. Wow, great initiative. Love that for me. So you see this like creepy looking woman carrying a eerie little lamp. She comes
Nice.
and like hisses at all of you. We will roll initiative, and then tell you what we'll do is we'll take our break, and then we'll come back to do this battle. You guys like combat, don't you?
Less you have to prepare.
Indeed. Okay, so Minos will be up first when we come back from our 10-minute break.
All right. 10
10
minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm getting everybody to say
Did you
it.
guys decide who got the cloak, by the way?
I think we'll do a roll off afterwards.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we were in the middle of discussing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, everybody. So we're gonna take a 10-minute break, and I'll turn the players' voices off and go see what my cats are ripping up in the house. What are you ripping up, kitty? I see your face. So yeah, come back and join us in 10 minutes, everybody. Well, it's 9:30 now. What am I trying to say, Diablo Bob? I'm trying to say, don't buy Robin monsters. We got a campaign that's gonna last 4 years. You want to extend it by an extra 3 hours? I don't know. Okay, kitty, here I come because I know you fucking knocked some shit over. What did you do? What did you do?
What do you want? Want up here to bug me some more?
What's your cat's name, Gorbidal? Oh, I can't hear you.
Helps if I unmute myself. This is Frankie.
Frankie! Oh, that's right. I knew that. Boy or girl?
This is a girl.
Oh, okay. She's so cute.
Your guys' voices are on stream, by the way, so don't fuck up.
Oh, I mean, I'm just talking about a cute kitty cat. My goodness, she's so cute. I want to pet her. You guys, I'm a sucker for cats, man. They're so fucking cute. I don't know how anybody could not like cats.
If you were allergic, I could
stoned.
understand.
Yeah, I guess.
She got stoned on catnip earlier.
Dude, one of my cats is like super addicted to catnip. We have to lock it in a cabinet, otherwise, because he knows how to open cabinets. So we had to put baby locks on the cabinet where the catnip is, because he used to open it and get it, pull it out, spill it everywhere. Little addict.
Well, they've gotten into ours already. They broke open. They figure out how to put it underneath the chair, so that when we recline the chair back, it cracked the whole tube and got it all over the place. Like a little tube like this.
Yeah.
They got it underneath the chair just right where it would shattered it.
We're back, by the way. And we're back.
Hi, buddy.
All right. So this creature that came out of the rubble, you see it's holding like this lamp, and the lamp is lit and flickering like in and out of the lamp, and they're kind of like swirling around this creature are like the spirits of other creatures, like lions and owlbears and like all kinds of crazy looking creatures, just like tiny
my.
versions of them, like little spiritual tiny versions of them. Almost looks like spirit guardians, like how a spirit guardian spell would look. And yeah, they're just like flitting around this creature, and it looks like they come in and out of the lantern that it's holding in front of it.
That was the
I
second
did.
Wizard of Oz reference of the night, by the way. Thank you.
I did.
As Bob
Sorry,
said,
go
oh
ahead.
my.
Toe Money's gonna say, I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, this one just randomly appeared. How random. I did put an aura to kind of show like the distance out that these spirit creature things are flitting around it. So up first will be Minos.
All right, Minos is going to cast a cantrip at this thing. He is going to Thorn Whip it. So
Whip it real good.
Man, it's going to miss.
Unfortunately, you missed.
All right. And then he's going to Rage, which already got the effect on me because I forgot to take it off. So we'll just mark it.
All right. Let me reset the duration back to 10 for you. There you go. All right, Bob.
Bob is shocked.
Is he though? It's almost like he predicted this would happen.
No,
Like, where'd
player
that come from?
Bob is. So Bob the Otta guy. We'll go ahead and jump up on the stone.
All right.
I mean, he's like
I'm reading.
right when he jumps up there, right? Like,
Yeah. Hey.
Creature. Okay,
He
it looks
stands
like
up.
you. Okay.
Let's see. Then he will. Fuck it. He'll cast lightning bolt.
Ooh. All right. That's a big one.
he's like, man, fuck it. He takes his hat off and he casts lightning bolt. Just kind of holds it down a little.
And then as a bonus action, he will float 10 feet.
All right.
Floating 10
Right there.
feet.
All right. So many.
Oh, Tomani, he's already get this cloak off. He's not holding his cloak, so he's gonna go running over here. As he's running this direction, janky movement. He's gonna shoot his arrow at this thing.
Okay, you got it.
Like, he whips out his bow off his back or wherever he's got it, and
Love that.
whang,
The crowd goes wild.
short bow on that thing.
Unfortunately, you missed. You were moving too fast and you just misjudged your shot.
It wasn't. I wasn't really trying to hit. I was just, bullets down range, baby, bullets down range.
Trying to look
And
cool for
then,
the judges.
as a bonus action, he's gonna yell to oop, oop. Oh, the thing's more than 30. I was gonna use my bonus action to give him advantage because of help, but is that on the creature?
Yeah, you just
30
put it on the
feet?
the next person to hit the creature will have advantage. So
Yeah,
you
but
just put the grant advantage attack onto the creature.
Yeah, but it has to be within 30, so I can't do it.
Oh, I
Can
see.
Can you ready a
Boo.
bonus action? No.
No.
No. I'll
All
billow
right.
my cloak.
Very cool. Strengths.
I would like to do some sort of check to see if I know anything about this
Sure.
very unique thing, so it might stick out in my memory.
Sure. Your choice. Nature, religion, or history?
Nature, religion, or history.
Did you read about it? Did you hear about it from a priest? Or did you encounter this in the wild? That's what I'm going with.
10.
What to give you with a 10? I mean, you've heard
Some
of...
nursery rhyme. Ring
Yeah.
around the rosies, the lantern comes with posies. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you heard like some, sure, nursery rhyme about a creature that captures monsters with a lamp and then wields them in battle. So some kind of nursery rhyme.
Old Mother
And
Hubbard
Can
went
I
to her
tell
lamp.
that Bubo and Isilnatri are being affected by these
Oh
specters?
yeah. Like all the little spectral creatures are flitting around in this sort of aura I've drawn around her. So they're definitely like flitting around like where Bubo and Isilnatri are for sure.
All right, so I'm going to tell Spot I'm going to stay, and I'm going to move up and shoot.
All
It goes
right.
wide as one of these things go flitting right in front of me.
Yeah.
Tracks me.
Cool.
And Derek is going to do the same. He's going to come over here, lean down against this rock to brace
right.
himself, giving him advantage and +5 to hit.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's called it's called sphinstering. That's what it's called. It's called sphinstering. It's an effect. You just put it
Fuck
right on your
yeah.
character.
Unfortunately, he also missed.
And it's a heavy crossbow, so he cannot shoot twice. So that he's done.
Oh, right. I gotta do that. Islanatri, before you
Fireball.
go.
Oh, before I go, you say.
Yeah, sorry. A creature that starts its turn in the within 30 feet of this creature. Oh, sorry. I forgot to also mention these little spirits make it difficult terrain. If you guys can keep track of that honor system. So while you're within this aura, it's difficult terrain. My apologies. No, I didn't mean to put that on her. It's supposed to go
Oh.
on you. You gotta make a wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really slow. And now you get to see the effects of this thing you're affected by, Islanatri. You seem to have disadvantage on this saving throw for some reason. You're not sure why, but you're not really feeling well, and you're having a hard time resisting this thing that is happening to you. As you do fail the saving throw, so you'll take a little bit of damage. Or a lot, I guess. And this. Okay, and that is it. You may carry on with your turn.
Whoa.
That was pretty good. Fireball. Wow.
Janky movement. No, I said janky.
Oh, I'm so fucking sorry.
Okay, I'm done.
Did Boobo get
Okay.
caught in a blast with a fireball?
No.
I imagine he positioned.
I would have drawn it, but you can assume I did it in the rocks back there where
Okay.
it was just for.
So same thing, Bubo. These little spirits kind of like harass you as you start your turn in this aura.
It's her turn.
It's not.
mine.
It's not his turn.
Oh fuck! All right. Well, just
You
ignore
can
that.
skip her turn. That's fine.
I thought it was.
Well,
I don't know, for some reason I thought it was Bubo's turn. I'm
Okay,
dumb.
Robin,
well,
we're back
she's
from
gotta
break.
roll. She's in the area.
All
She's in the
right,
area. She's got to
listen.
roll. She's got to
Okay.
roll. She started her turn.
Listen.
What are
Yep.
her
It's only fair.
actions? She
Totally fair.
can use a bonus action, disengage. That's nice. Nice.
She can run
What is
away.
she, a rogue? She's a rogue? She can jump out the window?
Okay, so she's just gonna move and attack Bubo and get more people in her aura. Oh yeah, almost got. I think I got everybody in it. Sweet.
Fucking
Can
Bob.
I heal myself somehow? That would be great. Hey, chat, I could really use a heal. I'm kidding.
Too bad
There's
harm
only-
isn't
There's
a
only,
option.
only one guy that buys shit, and it's that whoever that Diablo bought.
He ran out of points.
Ooh,
So.
she missed.
We don't know that.
Well-
I got plenty.
So, Bubo, she tried to you saw these like spirit creatures that have been flitting
Mhm.
around. They like coalesce into like a clawed hand that like wraps itself around her hand as she like tried to swipe at you with this like spiritual sort of claw attack, but she did miss. Okay, now it's your turn. I will be nice and re-roll the saving throw.
Thank you. I mean, I succeeded, so I don't know how that's being nice. But...
Oh, I thought you failed. Well, then I'll. No, sorry.
Ah, shit.
He
Giving me
succeeded anyways.
disadvantage. That's
I don't know
nice.
how that's being nice.
I meant. I thought you failed, so I was
Crap.
intending to be nice, but after you pointed that out, I would have let you just keep your success because I'm nice. You still will take half damage though.
Yes.
And then you may carry on with your turn.
Okay. What's going on here? Oh, yeah.
Why did her aura go away? It went away.
It's there. No, it's there. It's there.
No, it's
I
still
don't
there.
see it.
You
Oh,
see
I
it.
see it.
It's just dark. You can change the color if you just, after the 30, put a space and type
Like-
the word color and then square brackets and then type a color in there like red or orange or yellow.
Or pink?
There you
Ooh,
go.
Thank you. That's much more visible. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not gonna matter. She's gonna
so-
die right now.
Well, not likely. So Bubo is gonna spiritual weapon and take a swipe.
Hit her in the ding ding.
Yup,
Ding ding.
and miss. Because he's not feeling so great.
I swear that die just locked on a floor and slid.
I'm gonna
It didn't keep
cantrip.
Going
bouncing.
down the hill like on a sled.
I like Bubo, all your friends
Yeah.
abandoned you too.
Yeah, I'm totally admit. I'm gonna try and cast decay on her as a cantrip, which I doubt is gonna work, but we'll try.
Unfortunately, you missed.
Yep, another one. So
Wow.
goodbye.
You can re-roll that.
Can he?
Yes, because I'm within 30 feet of him, so I'm using my halfling bountiful.
Bounce luck. Okay. Do you want to re-roll that?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Let me make sure I've targeted her.
Oh, you
You
got
Two
hit
more
That's a
ones.
hit.
What the fuck?
2 more
And-
ones.
Great, do nothing.
It's
Because
been a
she's immune to
lot.
necrotic, bitch.
Great. Bitch.
Oh.
most
All
undead
right.
are.
Figure she's under it
So-
anyways.
Strings.
I got a lot of
starts
necrotic
his
wet
turn
spells.
in the aura.
Is that a free
I'm a
insight
halfling,
check
so
on
I only
Bubo
take
to-
half damage. Does not as much space being hit.
Halfling? Well, look, you only took 9 out of that. That's pretty
All
good.
right. You may resume your turn. That is a hit.
I don't even stay to see if it hits. I just shoot and run.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens to me
Fun.
since I'm in the aura?
I will toss you a saving throw. These little spirit creatures are coming to like peck your brains and stuff.
Roll to see if I like it.
You do succeed, but you'll take half damage. All right, you may carry on with your turn.
So Bob the Otter guy will jump up on the stone again,
All right.
and in a cute, cuddly otter voice, say,
Do not tempt my wrath.
Okay, I love it.
then he will distance spell, Shocking Grasp.
On Bubo.
Shocking.
Hey.
To make up for all the ones.
It is shocking.
It's very shocking.
Wow.
Then he will quicken. Let's see. What do we want to quicken? Fuck it, lightning bolt.
You're gonna hit the spiritual weapon, man.
She succeeded.
Darn.
Start bouncing around this circular room, catching all of us in it.
Oh, it's enough though.
You do kill her. You kill her. However, when she dies, there was a thing when she dies. I lost it.
There's a thing.
He
If
sucks
the
up all our
spirit lamp
spirits.
dies and the lantern is open, the lantern's spirit continue to harm creatures within 30 feet of it until the lantern is destroyed or closed. Well, sorry, I spoiled it.
We pick up the lantern and chuck it out the window.
Sure, you can do that. I'll allow it. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, you sure. I mean, combat's over. We'll just that's fine. I like
We
that.
got an opening. Chuck it.
You run up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
plenty
chuck it out the
windows.
window. Sure.
We create a cursed space outside where anybody who enters randomly, oh shit.
All right. I'm cool with that.
Bunch of druids wandering on. Oh, Samila. They walk into this. So.
Random haunted area.
All right. It was random NPC. Random encounter. Oh god, what have I done? Okay. So, just to remind you guys, there's a giant hole in the floor that leads to the next level up. And then there's a door that I don't think you've opened. That door.
Nope.
Well, we gotta see who gets the cloak. I think that's where.
Oh, you guys still hadn't
Yeah,
decided?
we're gonna roll.
Yeah.
Well, Minos ain't gonna get it.
They're wide. In today's world, you could easily. Oh, Bob the Otta guy. Oh wait, somebody else is rolling. Bubo.
Is everybody
Isn't
rolling?
Toe gonna roll?
No, I don't. Tomoney doesn't. I mean, Tomoney could wear it, but he doesn't want to. He wants somebody else to
Minos?
wear it. He wants somebody
Well,
to be in front of him while they wear it. That's what Tomoney wants.
looks like Bob's getting it.
We'll talk to Bob.
Sweet.
Bob's up front enough.
All right.
Not a cloak
got
of
a shiny new
displacement.
cloak. It's
Oh
in
shit,
That'll
I have a
work.
cloak. Cloak of displacement gives disadvantage to any attacking enemy or whatever until you take damage, and then it turns off, and the next time that you start your next initiative, it turns back on.
Yeah, but you don't have one, do you?
Not on this character.
He does on his air element. Oh wait, it's actually a druid, isn't it?
Yes. And I hear about it all the time.
Douche. All right,
I'll
so
put it on, but it takes like an hour to.
somebody's
get
gonna
back
go
to
look
sleep,
down
too.
there. Is there any other random monsters? Okay,
No, you
let's go
just
open this door.
see the shattered lantern like outside.
Somebody's gonna go over here and squint his eyes, and who's just opened the door on me? Who did it? Who did it?
I did.
Wasn't me.
I can't tell if
Okay.
it's open or closed though.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
It's
does
open.
open it though.
Okay. So as you guys look into this stairwell, you can see that is almost entirely collapsed. There's rubble everywhere, and you probably couldn't reach the upper level through these stairs unless you want to spend a couple of hours clearing all the rubble.
No, but
How about we
can
spend
we-
8 hours on a long rest clearing the rubble?
Downtime activity.
Yep.
is there a good spot that we could climb up to the next level?
Yeah, through the giant hole in the ceiling.
Where's it at? Oh,
Um,
over here.
let me
Above the
draw
yellow
you
rock?
kind of. It's like, oh god, like roughly this area,
So like,
right above
we, like-
this area.
And how many feet
maybe
is the ceiling?
20.
has,
The ceilings are 20 feet above you.
Okay.
somebody has a grappling hook and some rope, so he's gonna be like
Just wing it up there
Trying to
and
get a
grab
good-
onto something.
All right.
trying to get a good without pulling the roof down though. He's like, you might want to wait over there. I've been rolling a lot of ones today. You might want to just stay away for a moment.
All right. Give me a strength or dexterity check, your choice. Or you can use a skill that you're proficient in, like athletics or acrobatics. Just for like your shot, landing it on something, hooking it on something, like your skill in doing so.
I think he's just gonna whiff it. Like he's gonna use his strength. He's gonna...
All right.
Oh, and I rolled a fucking one.
We are rolling great tonight.
So your first shot up, you horrifically misjudge, and like you take another chunk of stone. It like comes clattering down, almost hits you in the head, like big rubble pieces.
Tomani will take 10 minutes and
can
go
re-roll
get his grappling hook and his rope from downstairs and come back up. Freaking toss his silver coin out and then come back up.
You can re-roll it because you're within 30 feet of me.
That is true. You can re-roll it.
Here it is, right there.
Come on. All right. I'll say,
little
based
bit
on your
better.
roll, it takes you a lot longer, but eventually you get it. You set it on something, you tug on the rope, I'll say it probably took you like a solid 15 minutes of just like trying constantly to shoot this thing and get it to hook on something up there. But eventually you get it.
All right, then somebody's gonna be like, all right, I think we need to take a quick little break though. Maybe an hour, just an hour over here. I gotta eat something. My blood sugar's dropping here.
Sure, if you guys want to take a short rest, I can push that. All in agreement?
I
Well, I don't know. I was
Yes.
just doing that for the benefit of the rest of the party because I don't need it. But
Getting rid of the max hit point thing, or is that long rest?
Nope.
That's long.
You need a long rest.
Of course it is.
Sorry.
Well, is there
No,
any
you're not.
urgency
Don't lie.
in getting to the top of this place? Are we in a time crunch?
Oh, good.
I don't
Not
know. Do
that
you
I
feel
know of.
like you're in a time crunch?
I don't like your attitude.
I don't.
like it's right there though.
It's so
only
hard for
what-
me to keep a
Come on,
straight face.
The Tomoney's the only time restraint. He's curious.
How long is a long? Like an hour? I'll say you guys feel fine hanging out in here for an hour.
Keep
We'll
going.
go ahead and roll hit die.
So can I roll something to see if Derek would mention that he feels crappy?
Oh yeah, you can tell. Darrett and Islanatri both over the course of this hour, stomach pains, maybe like kind of sweating bullets. They are not feeling well.
Oh,
Can I check him over? Is this magical or is medicine sickness?
Sure,
know,
go ahead
I'm
and make a
pretty
medicine check.
Pretty familiar with
Want to do some sort of
common
how
illnesses.
how
intelligence check to see if I can figure out what
26.
they
Robin?
didn't
How?
do that everybody else did?
Okay, I'm gonna wait till I can ask a question. Hello,
Hello.
Robin. How I don't know how to phrase it. Can I notice that the two of us that are feeling these ill effects are the two of us that didn't put the silver coins? Can I notice that?
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check. I think that's also what Strings was trying to say as well. So Strings, if you would like
All right.
to do the same.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this check.
Bubo, since you are a cleric, right? You're a cleric, yeah. You know that this is no ordinary, and you're a plague cleric too, so you're pretty familiar with like sicknesses, illnesses, plagues. It's nothing you've ever seen. I mean, like, symptoms are pretty the same across the board for things, fever, that kind of stuff, right? But because it was so suddenly onset, you're pretty sure this isn't like a plague or a sickness or something they ate. It's only affecting those two. You feel pretty confident that this is a curse of some kind.
Okay.
As for the other two of you, yeah, you guys are pretty fucking smart, and it's because you didn't throw a silver piece downstairs.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do it. I'm gonna traipse
All
on
right.
down and toss a silver piece.
And
Is
Derek
an
will
hour.
ask,
As much as I love you guys, you go down, you toss your silvers. Unfortunately, it will not cleanse your curse because you have already ascended the stairs without throwing your silver pieces. So
Derek
it
will
doesn't.
leave.
Very bad. Very
Derek's going
bad.
to leave the
No
building.
takesy backsies.
Derek's going to leave the
I
building.
want a double
or
stamp,
leave
triple
himself,
dog dare, takes these backsies.
and then come back in
He
after relieving
leaves the
himself,
building, takes a piss.
and then try again.
Leave the
I mean,
building.
he is still cursed. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna travel 5,000 miles away
Montezuma's revenge.
and then come back.
He's going to pick up the silver piece
Curse.
and bring it back.
Somebody's
So
gonna try to
He
convince.
since he's already cursed, he can take all the silver pieces and just walk off.
It's just that somebody's gonna try to convince him to do is just hey, you're already cursed. Just
Okay.
stack up the coins.
So
Get
you
rid
gonna
should be
pray-
able to see the curse. Yes, I would love to see you guys take all of the coins. Please do.
I'm gonna play. I'm
Just-
gonna pray to my God of no God and ask for the curse to be removed. Thank you.
If you wait till tomorrow, I can try a remove curse, but I don't have it prepared.
Is
All right.
remove curse a ritual?
So
Maybe there's a scroll or remove curse in the wardrobe that's upstairs.
I have revealed the curse on the combat tracker to
Even if it was, I
those
couldn't
of you
use
who
it.
Yeah,
are
disc
cursed.
check, disc save, disc check.
So
discount double
Bubo,
check.
you can kind of explain it to them in like, in lore friendly terms. Like, look, you're not going to be good at doing things or whatever. However you want to. Not
You're all
using game
fucked till
Wait.
terms.
tomorrow.
Description blows.
Oh,
So,
and it's not
you're pretty
a
much
ritual.
going to be normal.
Challenge
You're normal.
accepted.
Crappy. You're normal
Okay.
crappy.
So was somebody actually going down to collect all the silver pieces?
Yes.
Who is it?
Strings, right? Wasn't it? Silver
I
pieces?
think Strings volunteered
No.
for a silver.
No.
I mean, it's a lot of silver if you guys want to go collect it. I double, triple dog dare you.
It's only the cursed people that would
No
try.
takesies, backsies.
They're already cursed, right?
Oh,
All right,
shit.
somebody wants to climb up. I want to climb up. I want to climb up.
Oh, darn. I was really hoping somebody would take it.
I'm going to take all but
You
one.
just want us to fight again.
Okay, so do you climb up your little rope
hour.
hooky thingy? Okay. And if you want, like, you can climb up by yourself and tell them what you see, or everyone can follow afterwards. Just
Yeah,
let me know.
I'll
use my spyglass if it gives me advantage, just in case.
So let's say you climbed up like right there.
I'll follow him.
Alrighty.
I'll climb up as well.
Sorry, I should have made portals.
Sure. I will
Sure.
too. I hear that there's a portal pack.
Yeah. I
When
know.
Mentos climbs up here, Tomani steps like.
There's
to a
also a
more
sound pack, Robin.
secure-
Okay. Who goes
more secure
after Bubo?
Nobody yelled down what was up there. We're all just blindly going up there.
I guess so.
All right.
I mean,
I'll
there's
go.
a hole.
And Garrett will go.
Tomani says, "There's I don't see any pins up here, so I can't tell if there's an encounter or not."
Do you carry
But,
your dog, Strings?
No, I'll just leave him down below.
Okay.
Had the rope to his leash. And
Does he
pull him
bark
up by
and
his neck.
yelp the whole
Like
time,
hoist
or-
him up? You could have done that. I mean, you could have made like a little, like a
Body
harness.
harness.
Yeah.
No, he's
It's
staying below.
no. Okay. All right.
Strings
Okay.
isn't that nice.
All right. So you guys are on the 3rd level now. Here's a description. The room's shattered walls stand frozen in time, hovering a heartbeat away from falling apart. A sizable hole gapes in the room's floor. That's how you guys got up here. To the south, rubble blocks the staircase that leads down. You couldn't use it. While to the north, another staircase climbs to the level above. There is dismal gray-green light shining from flickering wall sconces, eerily illuminating yellowed bones fallen from burial niches and scattered across the floor.
Nope, fuck that.
You also
Moving on.
see the spirit of the elven woman that you released from the wraiths below. And there's like a sword on the ground and it's kind of vibrating. So I'll say she's like in this square. Okay. And she's like relentlessly, she doesn't even notice you guys are here. And she's trying to pick up this like vibrating sword from the ground. But because she's a spirit and she's incorporeal, she can't quite grab it, and she's just trying over and over. And you can like almost feel this like a massive like wave of anger emanating from her, and it's kind of like seeping into you. You guys can feel her anger, and she's just aggressively like meticulously trying to pick up this sword over and over and over again.
Wow.
Bubo will walk over and pick up the sword and try to offer it to her and speak to her and say, is this what you need to be at rest?
So as soon as you pick it up and like come into her field of view, offering it to her, at first she looks incredibly angry. And again, you feel like this wash of like anger like kind of pass over you, as if you can like feel her emotions. And she looks really angry that you seem to have picked up this thing that she so desperately wants. And then she recognizes you from the battle below, and she does the same fist, and she nods at you. And you can hear her voice, but it sounds like distorted, like it's not fully here, and it kind of has like this like
banana in the tailpipe.
has this kind of like warbled like echo to it, almost like it's distant and near at the same time. And she says, I only want revenge. They killed my sister. I need this sword.
Revenge against who?
And she
Maybe
like
we can help.
she like grabs her head. Oh, the memories, they hurt. And you feel again like this wash of anger rush over you, as she like it's like this bitter feeling she has of just like thinking maybe of her last moments alive. And then she kind of settles down. I realize I am no longer of this world. Maybe that will allow me to rest. My sister was murdered here. I remember.
Do you know by whom?
By the Istari. So, if you recall, you do remember that the lore legends about this tower were that Sylvanesi elves and the Istari people built this tower allegedly to celebrate peace between their people. She is clearly an elf and not an Istari. They would be more like human-like in appearance. So something happened here and her sister was killed, even though this tower was used as like a peace treaty between the two people.
Is your sister's remains still here? Can we put them to rest?
She closes her eyes for a moment and she thinks, no, but I sense another, near but far, like existing in two places at once. And you can feel like this emotion like waving off of her, like sheer confusion, like she feels lost. And as she's feeling these things, it like pulses off of her, and all of you can sort of like feel a wash in that emotion.
Well, when I get distressed, I want cookies.
Zing!
Why have you come here?
I don't know. I missed last session.
So you guys were looking for clues that might lead you to the City of Lost Names, or any ancient forge, or ancient artifacts. That's kind of what you guys are out here for.
So I'll mention that we're looking for the City of Lost Names.
She looks
Does
at
she know where it
you,
is?
confused. No, the only city that's ever been here is Onyari.
Maybe that was the name that was lost.
In case anybody wanted to make note of that.
Onyari. Who's the official note taker? Not it.
None of you.
Drake.
Not it.
I don't think.
Straight.
That'd be definitely strings.
He who says it does it.
No, you don't want me to take notes because there'd just be a big
If-
note of stuff copied.
If
That's
we
it.
find her remains, is there something that would identify her to us, your sister, so that we could provide proper burial rites?
That's an excellent question, which I'm sure I can answer if you just bear with me one moment.
Stand by.
So I have to go ahead a lot of pages in the reference
Uh-oh.
manual.
So just to clarify,
What kind of-
Anyari is the name of the city.
Well,
If that's the conclusion you would like to come to.
She just said that the name of this place was Anyari. I asked her what the
She
City of
said
Lost
the-
Names was, where it was, and she said she didn't know, but this place was always called Anyari.
You know what?
That was the
Because
reference that she sent us to me.
I can't find the section where her sister is mentioned. It would take me a lot of digging. So I'll just say she gives you some kind of description, maybe like a sigil or a family crest or something that would be with her sister.
Okay. Is
Is
her
the
sister's
tattoo
name Zunderbrock?
No,
Zunderbrock.
my sister's name is Tenadria.
Tenatria? What kind of sword is
My name
Bubo
is
holding?
Gentita.
I am Bubo.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Thank you for
Is it-
freeing my spirit.
Would you like me to hold a small ceremony for you to ease the passing into the afterlife?
I think I should like to linger. Again, there's another presence here. It feels strange, like it's in two places at once. I can't quite describe it, but since you are all such capable adventurers, I'm sure whatever it is you could probably set to rights yourself on the next floor above. I'm sorry I can't help you find this city of lost names. I've never heard of anything like that.
Can you tell us anything about this sword?
Oh, the sword. Yes, this was my brother's sword. It is enchanted if you take a close look at it there, and she'll kind of describe to you the powers of this sword.
It vibrates.
It does
It's
vibrate.
a little
No
personal
wonder
with
you
you.
like it.
Has a special handle.
Hello.
Specially carved.
So, she uses, lore-friendly description to describe this dancing longsword to you. She says
Got
that
an
it
image?
belonged to her brother. There is an image. Thanks. I always
Does
forget
face
to do
get
this.
listed in the... Oh, okay. It's got wings.
Yeah. Yeah, she said it belonged to her brother. So basically, her and her siblings, she tells you, a brief story if you want to listen. They came here as part of a delegation to speak to some Istari diplomats. And then something horrific happened. The tower was kind of rumbling and shaking, and it caused a panic. And in the panic, her sister was pushed, and as parts of the tower were seemingly being ripped apart in front of her eyes, her sister was crushed in the destruction after being pushed by one of the Istari diplomats.
I was right. She was under the rock down there, the big rock. Like the Wicked Witch.
So that's why she feels so angry at the Istari people. She feels like they're responsible for her death. Although she doesn't know why the tower was rumbling and being torn apart literally instantaneously, it seemed to her. But that's the story she tells you.
So you don't have a lantern, do
Longsword.
you? Somebody looks down, make sure the lantern's still smashed.
It's
I
still
don't have a
hanging out on the ground down below.
Yeah.
I'll tell her we wish to take this sword and use it to avenge her sister.
I would like that very much. If you meet any Astaris, you stab them in the gut, for they all deserve it for their crimes and their selfishness.
I will
Can
not be
do.
doing the stabbing. I will trust one of my comrades to do that. However, I will be causing their guts to decay and fall out.
What did she say was up top?
She can feel the presence of some other living being, and she described it as feeling as if it's in 2 different places.
Tomani asked her, do you think it's going to be in another place, say, for another 8 hours or so?
Well, the time that I was trapped in, well, the other form that you so handily defeated downstairs, that other presence I've felt the entire time. So,
Something's
so
upstairs.
for those of you who can, like, to piece it together for you a bit better, she is an ancient Sylvanese elf. She has been a spirit in this tower since before the cataclysm. So whatever happened to this tower, maybe part of the cataclysm or something happened at this tower a long, long, long time ago. And she's saying she's felt some crazy, weird other presence existing in this tower this entire time.
Oh, there's something old up there.
Well, then I guess that means you guys could take a little break over here for a few hours then, before we go up there. If it's been here that long, it's not going to be easy.
Should we just like chill here for like, say 8 hours and
level up?
I will guard over you while you sleep. I could attempt to rouse you by making noise, but I can't, unfortunately, I can't touch you to wake you if there's some sort of danger, but I'll be very loud if I notice any danger.
We'll take watches so you can get some rest too, over there, like away from us.
You can wake us by just possessing
dead,
Bob.
right? You're still
and
undead.
wake him up.
That's what Tomani's thinking.
Bob just starts pitching his tent, right?
Hello.
Oh.
Wait.
I put
You're into that kind of
the
thing?
dancing longsword in the party sheet, obviously, so because she wants you to have it.
Yeah.
Before you sleep, if you are looking for other treasure, I can show you where my brother hid some gems if you would like them. And she kind
Are
of
they
like walks
cursed?
over.
Just don't tell Tomani.
No,
Tomani's
no,
already
no.
there. What are you talking about? He's like,
She walks over to like one of the little niches and she points, and like you can see kind of underneath some of the rubble just the very faint glint of some onyx. There are 6 pieces of onyx.
Tomani's like, Dad is good. Give us some onyx today. Just looking at it, scrubbing the dust off of them.
All right, all of that is in the party sheet, and if you guys want to bed down for the night, who will be taking first watch?
So for the sword,
Okay.
Rings is proficient with long swords. It's basically a spiritual weapon, but uses your attack.
Bilbo is not, so he would offer it
Bob
up
is
to
not
whoever.
proficient in longsword. Although there is a barbarian that is proficient.
Minos is.
It doesn't normally
he
use
uses
your
his
bonus.
halberd quite a bit. So
Yeah, it's because his halberd gives him reach.
yeah, but if Strings has it, he can attack from 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Toss it up and use it as a bonus action while he does his bardic stuff from a distance.
Tomani wouldn't be wanting it at all. He's like, that thing would stab me in the back, I think.
Probably.
Man,
Then you'd think it was
I
a
was-
raid.
It may
You'd
anyway.
go complaining every damn time.
All right, I got
It's a
the
raid.
onyx
No, it wasn't.
as to sell.
All right, so you guys, discuss this longsword and roll out your bed rolls, tuck in for the night.
Pitch my tent.
We're gonna stay on this
Roll
crumbling floor all
out your
night,
bedrolls.
like idiots.
It
I'm gonna
is
go
a
get
barrel of fun.
I'm gonna get Stay. You know,
Carry him up.
Garrett will carry him up.
Okay, cool. I will move his token.
You can, if you If you sleep near the edge, you can really see the stars.
And Strings and Derek are going to sleep on the steps, the most secure spot here. So when the floor falls out, they'll be safe.
Okay, cool. So those of you who go to sleep first, and Bob, this also affects you just in a different way. So while you guys are sleeping, you have dreams about the saddest event that has ever happened in your life. You just like relive whatever this may be. Maybe you witnessed your parents dying, or something incredibly traumatic.
The day I joined this party.
It was the 5 ones we rolled in a row.
We didn't roll 5 ones in a row. Stop saying it.
While you are getting a long rest, it's a pretty shitty night of sleep. And then, Bob, while you're on watch, you just are kind of like overcome with this like sad feeling. Not necessarily dreams, but once you swap watches for whoever takes the next watch and you do fall asleep, the same thing would happen. You would just have this, sort of like reliving
Rob, we're swapping
traumatic.
watches.
We're gonna swap watches.
Yeah. And who takes watch doesn't really matter. Nothing will occur overnight. But at some point, like during watch swapping, you guys do hear Gentita sort of softly weeping. She's just feeling very down and sad. So
Does she arouse any of us?
no.
I
No.
did pitch
On my
10.
watch, I'll offer her some of my rations.
And I said rouse, not arouse, for the record.
Just Bob for the tears.
I'll offer her something to eat and then realize that she can't, and then I feel better.
That makes her super sad. That's messed up. But yeah, okay, so you guys wake up in the morning, feeling somewhat refreshed, but you all had a shitty night of sleep, kind of nightmare-y, sad dreams, whatever.
My pillow's all
Yeah.
wet because I was crying in it.
I have not advanced the day, so actually it
Put my
should
tent up,
be
put it in my pack.
it should be the date.
There are some rations in the party inventory that Tomani's carrying around if anyone needs any.
Bob will take one.
By the way, before I
eat it.
forget, thank you.
I'll just lower it
Happy
by
Veterans
1
Day to some of
I
you.
did. Yeah, happy
Oh, yeah.
Veterans Day to all of you.
Oh, thank you. Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
They
Happy
announced
Veterans Day.
my name at the town hall because I got a brick. I got a brick.
Nice.
We got
For
free
Veterans
food
Day?
from this local restaurant.
Hey, Rob,
here.
happy Memorial Day.
There's
No.
Ah, that's cool. Okay, so I assume you guys are all just gonna proceed upstairs.
That's either you knowing that I have a predilection for and a
Yes,
disdain
yes, I
for the
do.
difference, or that's you thinking that this oxygen is going to progress a little further and I'm going to fucking die. That's one of those two.
Maybe both.
Bubo is going to remove curse on
Oh, that
Izzy.
reminds me.
So I think it's Isilnatri and whoever the other one was. Was it
Darren.
Darret?
I almost killed him.
Burn 2 third-level spell slots
Woo!
Next time, Robin, next time.
to
Love it.
clear them.
What you got to do is get like 2 or 3 magical items on Darret and then like plunge him off a cliff, right?
All
Then you
right,
can
it's
Boom.
gone
not only
from
get rid of
Darret.
the NPC, but a couple of magical items.
Yeah.
There you go. Or you just
Oh,
bring
he
in
had
some
the-
monkeys
Gone from
that
Izzy.
steal bags of holding.
Okay, so the stairwell leading up ends in a door. I'm gonna assume that you guys open the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so the door opens and you guys should be able to freely move here, I think. The door opens into, wow, they didn't do the line of sight, I think. All right, whatever.
He turned it off, I think.
Did I?
No, it's still
No,
on because
I
the
turned
bottom
this
two have it and
on.
the top two don't.
Yes. I don't know.
That's
It's
kind of
magic.
weird, huh?
I don't know who did the conversion. It's fine. The door opens into a room that hovers in a starless night sky. Through the floor is though the floor is stable, shattered wall fragments float in the air, their sconces emitting a faint, sickly green light. Beyond the broken walls lies an endless black expanse. Across the platform stands a stone archway sculpted with sharp runes and the heads of 5 dragons. Within the arch swirls dense gray mist. Okay. If you guys don't mind, actually, I'm gonna swap the maps because I have a better map for this floor only. So bear with me one moment.
Ooh. Exciting.
Fancy, man.
Just
I got a
just drag
fancier
us
map.
from the combat tracker.
Yeah, I will.
The green one. Or the party
I
sheet
just
you can
gotta
do now too.
find it. Okay. So okay, you guys are in the middle now. But anyways. Can you see it?
Whoa.
This is a bit
Yeah.
more accurate to what you see. Fancier.
Very nice.
It's red.
I agree. And
Um
what did you say this
oh.
thing was?
So this is from a map pack. I unlocked tokens. This is from a map pack I bought on DM's Guild by a creator who goes by the name of Tessa Maps.
Good job, Tessa Maps.
I know, right? I
2
don't
thumbs
know
up.
their gender, but they make phenomenal maps for like WotC products, and so yeah. Sometimes and they also make all the maps for the encounters in the book that don't have maps, which is the nicest part of it. But yeah, so you guys just see like it's almost like you're in a totally different place. Like you've come up the stairs and there's just this like starry black expanse as you're looking out. All the walls of the tower are crumbled around you. Yeah.
Did somebody put something in our coffee? What? We just woke up. Why is the stars out?
What is that big edifice thing? Is it an altar?
Yeah, so there's a stone archway sculpted with sharp runes and the heads of 5 dragons, and in the archway is this like dense gray mist. So it kind of looks like the teleportation portal that you've seen before, but this one is a bit smaller and seems to currently be active.
And you said dragon heads? 5 of them? Like
5 dragon heads. They are not different colors. They are all green.
So what happens when Bob throws a silver piece through the portal?
You do not hear it clatter on the floor behind the portal where you are.
Springs will walk in for a silver, I hear.
Here's your silver. Here's your silver.
Here's your chance, Robin. Send Aerith in.
And my bad, you guys. I need to turn those lights off because those are not accurate. The lights here are green.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
I actually like that background better.
Yeah, sorry,
Without
my
the
bad.
lights.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Cool.
That's
The red
pretty.
lights are for something else.
Hey, Strings, don't you have like some kind of instructions for these portals?
So I'll bring out the book and start trying to. I've been studying it anyway, but I'm going to try to see if I can figure out what it says.
All right, make me an Arcana check with advantage since you're using the book. Like your little cipher stuff, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, what is with the rolls tonight? Well, it takes you a lot longer than you were hoping. Like so long, I imagine everyone else would be bored out of their minds and walking around impatiently and getting huffy with you or whatever they decide. But yeah, it takes you forever. But eventually you do come to the realization that this portal goes somewhere not on Kryn. And that is all the information you are able to figure out. There are words here that you do not recognize what they mean, and they are obviously foreign even to Kryn.
So we can't use the translator beacon.
Everybody ready to start descent into Avernus?
Wait.
This looks like Spelljammer.
Hell yeah.
Wonder if you toss a gold in, where does it go?
I will. You guys are making all these comments, but this is straight out of the book, so we're not going on a extra planar adventure in whole. We'll say that. So what do you guys do?
Do we remember if these portals are two-way portals?
In general, they are, yes. Like if you walk through it, you'll be walking through the paired portal or wherever it's linked to. You'll be walking through that one.
And then we can jump back through.
Yep. And just to jog your memory, what was her name? The spirit lady told you she felt the
spirit in the
presence of
sky.
something that was kind of here, but kind of also in another place. So you can imagine that maybe that other place is wherever this portal leads to. Gentita, that was her name.
So Strings is like, it goes somewhere.
And you said is there any, the dragon heads, they look familiar to anybody?
Can I make a religion check to see if I know anything about
Sure.
if this might have any religious significance?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. And then Tomani, if you want to make like a history check or somebody, do you know anything about 5 green dragons?
Tomani's just gonna really look this thing over, like break out the magnifying glass, see if there's any slidey shifty kind of investigate it kind of thing going on.
Okay.
5 green dragons?
5 green dragons. Yep.
5
Very
green
gassy.
dragons.
Manos, with his class and stuff, he might.
Right, religion was a 17.
Yes. I was just waiting to see some other rolls.
Oh, what would that be?
If you're throwing it out there, String to do it too.
All right. Let's get them all. Okay.
Well, maybe not religion for him.
Okay, Bob, 1 second. Let me it's so messed up. Okay. So Bubo, Strings, Minos. The 3 of you are kind of like looking over this the dragons, kind of, oh, maybe I know this, maybe I know that, and you guys eventually, like all 3 together, I'll say you guys kind of piece together that these 5 dragons represent the dragons. They're not necessarily deities, but they are very powerful creatures from ancient Kryn history. They guard what's known as the Fey realm. But these dragons look distorted, and they look, even though they're statues, they look messed up, like something is wrong with them. And all of the runes, Strings would jump in and talk about when he was deciphering the runes. A lot of the runes look jumbled and fucked up too. So something happened. This used to be a portal to the Feywild, probably. You guys could put that together. But it's not pointed to the Feywild anymore. It will take you somewhere else. Somewhere it wasn't intended to take you in the first place. That is what the 3 of you kind of work out together, with a couple of helpful quips from Islanatri, but his roll wasn't quite high enough. That being said,
Stranger Things module. That's where it goes.
While you guys are puzzling this out, Bob, if you want to describe what your character does while they're chatting
Bob
about
is sitting
this.
there, took forever to find out that this is going somewhere, and we don't know. And he's just bored as hell. He's like itching his tummy, and he's just really, really bored, and you guys are like, "Oh, well, do you think that it's goes to the Feywild or whatnot or whatnot?" And Bob's just like, fuck it, and just jumps through the portal.
All right.
Does he go first?
Bubo turns around
Oh
and says,
yeah.
"All right, I think we're done here.
All right, let's go home.
Let's go home."
Wait, quick, grab the cloak. Get the cloak off of me.
Okay.
Get the cloak.
So unfortunately, the way I built this map, and I realize in retrospect I probably should have did it 2 separate maps, but I just did it all on one map. So I'm going to flash
He is holding his breath as he jumps through.
to show
Yes.
what Bob sees, and only Bob. But the
Close your
rest of you
eyes.
guys are all going to see it because of the way I
Share
made
it
the
with-
map.
Oh, you can't just share it with Bob.
No, I did
same map.
layers on the map.
Layers.
So, Bob, you come through. None of you guys can see this. All right. So just
Look away! Look away!
You see standing like right here. There's a person when you
Look
come through the
away.
portal. You find yourself
Not
atop
looking.
a broken tower of jet black stone, standing in a barren, unfamiliar landscape. Jagged peaks of colorless rock stretch for miles, and the wind howls mournfully. Behind you, faint light shines from an identical version of the stone archway you just passed through. So the person in front of you is a spirit just like Gentita was. He is not corporeal. He's not all here. He is an elf, and he kind of looks like in absolute shock when he sees you. How did you?
He'll hold up his one little claw, be like, "Hold on one sec." Picks up the silver piece that he threw and throws it back through the portal.
Okay, and then the silver piece actually clatters onto the floor, back where the rest of you are.
No money, quick, free silver.
And
I was like, I'm not
Bob,
picking that up.
you can hear their voices through the portal. Is really echoed and garbly, but you can hear them say those things that they just said.
Well, I will then start a conversation with the spirit and try to, keep his attention while the other guys realize that it's safe to come through.
Okay. And back where you guys are, you can ever so faintly hear Bob's voice conversing with somebody. It's like broken and warbled and really, really faint. But eventually you can pick up that you can hear Bob talking, even though he went through this portal. So the spirit, he says, how did you get through the portal? I've been trying for ages and I can't seem to pass through it.
Well,
Gotta
this is
throw a
entertaining. So Bob excitedly was like, "So there we were. We were walking through the forest. We found this giant tower. We walked up it. Toe Money summoned some rays. We had to like kick their asses, and then we like met this lady, found a vibrating sword. Don't ask. And then we went up to the top and we found a portal and we jumped on, or I jumped on through because everybody else was so taking so
sister?
long and I got bored.
You saw my sister?
Oh, the one that was really enjoying that vibrating sword?
Yes. I left it with my sister.
Okay, well, one of my friends
single
has
then?
it now, and we'll just say he's enjoying it now too.
Can you make it
Interesting.
out, Strings? What's he saying?
Oh yeah. Okay. So have any of you
Choose a-
decided to also pass through the portal at this point?
Yes.
No, but Toe Money's gonna throw a silver piece in.
It clatters on
See
this
if you can
side.
hit Bob with it.
This is so confusing.
Get a slingshot out.
He doesn't like toss it in. He like wings one in. Like
Ow!
sneak attack. Oh, sorry.
Hold on one second. I'll be
You
right
mixed
back.
it up with a shuriken. Oops.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bugle will
waiting
go
for
in
them
as
to come
well.
through.
Yeah, might as well. I'll come in through the backside though.
Okay.
Dare
Easy.
That's what she
Easy.
said.
Derek stays with the dog. I don't know. Toe Money goes through. So when you go through the portal, do you actually come out this side or do you actually come out the other side?
Yes.
Whichever like direction you walk through it, like if you come through the north going south, you would come out the south end and vice versa. Okay.
We gotta like walk
So
around to see this guy then. Like
yeah, and he's like, as all of you kind of like start pouring out of this portal to join Bob on his side, he's just like utterly amazed. He's like, like, wow, I can't believe all of you can pass through that portal. I've been trying for ages. And then he'll explain to you what happened to the tower actually. He says, if you want to know what happened here, I can explain that to you.
Yeah.
Bob will pick
All
up the silver piece that hit him in the back of the head.
right. So he says, uh, during his time alive, this tower was built as a symbol of peace between the Sylvanesi and Eastar, which you guys are already aware of. And for a time, they were using the tower as a crypt for elves who passed away in the city of Onyari. There weren't that many deaths in his day. Elves tended to live for a very, very long time and often only died like in battle or things like that. But he said something happened and the world was like in chaos. There was turmoil everywhere. So elven mages attempted to teleport the tower to the Feywild, where it would be protected by green dragons who had aligned themselves with the Sylvanesti elves. And something happened. The Istari people came to stop that teleportation on the day that they were trying to move the tower. And they wreaked havoc. They killed a few of the mages who were performing the ritual, and because of this disruption, parts of the tower were actually teleported to the Shadowfell instead of the Feywild. So that is where you guys are currently. You are in the Shadowfell. And he thinks that with your help, since you can freely pass through the tower's portal, he might be able to set it to rights if you guys would be willing to work with him.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
All right. So he says that.
What do you need? A turn undead? Oh no.
Oh, sorry. There was a detail I left out that I probably should have told you guys. He tells you about Onyari, the city. It was a flying city. That's kind of important information that I should have described to you. But
Have
yes,
you heard of the City of Lost Names?
hydrate.
I've never heard
Hydrate.
Was that a
of the
flying city?
city of lost. I've never heard this
There's also stuff in
term.
there.
I spent my life in Onyari. I've never heard of a place called the City of Lost Names.
Did
Uh,
Onyari lose its name at
Okay.
some point?
It's
well,
like it's like World War One wasn't World War One until World War Two. So
Yeah.
the Lost
Oh.
City wasn't Lost City until it was lost, right? So
he says,
they
well,
knew the
not
name
to
of it before
repeat
it became lost.
myself, but I've been trapped here in the Shadowfell as a spirit for probably a few thousand years or so. So I'm sorry that I don't know this city.
Bob yawns. Okay. What do we got to do? Let's get
All
this on
right,
a roll.
so he says in order to help him restore the tower, he thinks that if you go back through the portal and I can describe to you the order that the runes need to be in, it doesn't really explain it. It just says that if you reset the runes in the order that he tells you, the portal will be fixed and the tower will be restored. Yeah. Great job, Wizards of the Coast. Thanks
Well,
for the great description.
before we go back through the portal, is there anything like we can loot downstairs? Like, on this
Yeah,
world?
so like as you go down the stairs, like reality kind of like warps and you actually can't see any more of the tower beyond like the edge of the stairs. It's just like nothingness. It's creepy. Um
Tell when he comes running back up.
Whoosh.
Don't go that way. It's too spooky. Too spooky down there.
Okay, Strings, you want to write this down in that little rune book you got?
Maybe we can take a picture of it with our phones.
So as he's like explaining to you guys this process that he wants you to kind of undertake, you guys feel like this like rumbling around the walls of the tower, and you can hear something distant and kind of like scraping sounds, and then more rumbling, and like it almost feels like an earthquake, kind of. Not that you guys have probably ever experienced an earthquake, but just to give you a sort of a feeling description of what's happening. And then on the far eastern side, you just hear this really loud, like roaring sound, as this creature comes like kind of like literally wall climbing its way up to where you guys are, and
Can we
roaring
get
the
a
whole time.
five-headed green dragon? Oh,
That
no,
would be
never mind.
dope. No, green dragons, I think in this instance would be like friendly. This
Well, they
is
just
the
kept
creature.
describing the five-headed green dragon.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? We got a five-headed green dragon. No.
That would be dope. Oh, I should have did that. Anyways, this is the creature that you guys see kind of come rumbling up the side of this tower.
Okay.
And before we go
Oh.
any further, it should be noted that Caesar in the chat has purchased a random magic item for Bob and
Oh,
an
let's take care of
inspiration card
those. Yeah.
for Toe Money.
All right. So I have special random magic item tables. So bear with me one moment. Tables. What level are you guys now?
6.
6.
6.
9.
Thank you.
Table D. No, sorry.
No, Robin's special tables. For Bob, right?
Bob,
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Bob has his
Bob.
own
Thank you,
special
Caesar.
table just for Bob. Potion of climbing. Potion of climbing. Potion of climbing.
We'll talk to Bob.
Why did that not roll on
Because
the
the
next
subtables
table?
aren't shared.
Oh, he needs to load the module.
Yeah.
So Bob, not Rob, Bob. If you load, let me look up what it's called. So
Robin's
it's
approved
called,
random use tables.
Yep, that one. And I'll let you go ahead and reroll after you load that.
All right.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
There we go.
Oh, you just been waiting to do that, haven't you?
Not really,
Angry
but when I
Hornet.
heard Bobby, I
Crossbow
went
bolt.
and got it.
Angry Hornet.
Can you drop it? And
Yep, I
sheet.
will.
And then Toe Money
Crossbow
needs
bolt.
Is that
an
a vibrating
inspiration
crossbow
card.
bolt since it's an angry
Inspiration card, Drake.
So here's a description of what you got.
Hornet? Ooh.
Interesting. Platinum card. Nice.
Nice.
Timely aid. Nice. Very vague. I love it.
Nature lends a timely aid of some sort. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's cool. Cool. All right. So, did I push an initiative roll?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. I know we don't.
Kinda-
We're getting close to time, so we might be able to do one round.
How do I keep that?
Just use it.
I use it
Fight the
right now.
boss.
No.
You have to drag it into your inventory.
It's an image.
No, you got to go. You got to open the. It's just like a spell or a feat or a.
Grab the. Oh, okay,
yeah,
here it is.
yeah.
the
Just go
spell.
open
I
the
got it.
module and grab it as a spell.
As soon as this thing appears or kind of crawls in, Bob will just kind of reach in his backpack, pull out this super fancy arrow with some yellow fletching and stuff, and be like, hey, Derek, use this in your heavy crossbow."
Oh, you're gonna give it to Derek?
Yes.
All right. So Sven, if you want, you can put it on your sheet, and then I think it's from Vault of Magic, which I haven't
It
coded.
is.
So you'll just have to manually do it or whatever whenever you decide to use it.
You couldn't really code it anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's
You-
just like
you-
extra arrows.
You roll 2d4 and then
Yeah.
roll attack rolls for all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah. But neat, cool.
It's like a crossbow magic missile.
Yeah. So up first is Toe Money. This hulking thing has kind of like crested over onto the floor that you guys are on, roaring, ready to eat you.
Yeah, no, Tomani doesn't want to get eaten, so he's going to scream like Homer Simpson, and he's going to back up over here. He's just going to like just flip over Derek or whatever.
Sure.
And as he's backing up, he's just going to just over his shoulder just shoot this freaking thing with his bow.
All right.
Just screaming like actions. Twang. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I
you
didn't think
missed.
so. I wasn't really planning on hitting, just in case you were wondering.
Isil Matre, giant monster.
All right. Yep. As I move thusly, I am going to cast my moon spell once per long rest with no slot usage. Dissonant Whispers. Thank you. And as I do so, I will be throwing on one of my high sorcery amplifications for the damage. Thank you.
All right, cool. Love that. Very nice.
And I have sound effects in the background to go with it.
So,
Jesus Christ.
Varial, which he would have told you his name is Varial. As this creature appears, you hear him say, "Oh, not again." So he's obviously seen this thing before. He is going to try. Nope, can't do that. Doesn't work. He was gonna try a thing, but he can't. You know what? He will. That's not gonna work either. He will cower in fear. Way back here. Oh, this is where the red lights are. Haha. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I am the worst. Strings.
All right, so Strings is going to use his.
Oh, Strings has a critical hit bought for him in chat by Caesar.
Folders are your folders are
you.
your friend when you're doing layers. Folders are your friend.
Yeah, I know. I'm just dumb.
I
And
appreciate you.
again, like, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I said I did some very lazy prep for today. So that's why it's a little shitty. I'm sorry.
Hey,
All right, so I'm
prep
going to
is
toss
prep.
this magic sword into the air. And
Nice.
say its command word, and it's going to fly over and attack this thing.
Yes, it is.
Thanks to Caesar in chat.
Would you like a token for your
Please.
sword? Let's see what kind of sword tokens I've got.
There's a guy on Instagram that does pronunciations, and he's like, "This word is sword. It is not sword." And I'm like, unless people are joking, do you know anybody that actually says sword? I don't know.
How about, is this one cool for you?
This is
That
I
one
used
is
to
awesome.
say
sword.
I used to say sketties instead of spaghetti, but
You know, couldn't you take like a
that was a while ago.
sword icon like that and animate it so that way it was vibrating?
Could
Can
you do me
you?
a quick favor and just unlock token just for a moment?
Yes. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, you can lock him again.
Okay.
Because now I have it dragged down to my hot bar, and
Oh,
I'll
nice.
have it forever.
Very cool.
Alright, just gonna move over. It's actually gonna move here. I don't think it's gonna matter. So now this thing uses it's a bonus action. Part of that bonus action is to attack.
Yes.
Have at the. Where is it? There it is.
Unfortunately, it missed. Got a fancy long sword and misses with your first attack.
Let's par for the course
Okay,
on this
and then-
session.
I know
Wait a
what's
minute.
going
Then
on
he had a
tonight.
crit. What happened to the crit?
Oh wait, yeah. You got a crit in chat. It's an automatic crit.
Okay.
You don't have to see if you hit. Thanks, Rob. I almost forgot.
You guys both said it too. It was funny.
I know. Nice.
Boom.
Amazing damage.
Right. Appreciate you, Caesar. I don't care what Rob says about you. And
What?
then I'm going to cast a spell.
Gorgio,
Is
you're
it,
using that wrong.
So, looking at this thing, I do not see any metal on it. Is that correct?
That would be correct. Yeah, this thing looks like an amalgamation of like bones of many different kinds of creatures put together.
Alrighty then, I will try this one. Let's see if it gives him, if he likes it or not. Wow.
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 His
Wow.
meanest, ugly, disgusting thing is not very charismatic.
Yeah, he's got a -4. Metagame.
Metagame. Shout it out.
Alright, and that is it for him. And Derek is going to grab this bolt, stick it in the crossbow, fire.
Nice, using the magic bolt. It is, consumed on you, so like a consumable magic
If it
item.
hits. If it doesn't hit, then he gets to keep it.
Yeah, true.
Alright, so it's the regular bolt plus an additional 2d4, correct? Is that how I'm reading it correctly?
Yeah.
2d4 bolts.
Extra bolts. So yeah.
Extra, yep. Alright.
So roll 2d4 to figure out the number.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so a total of 9 bolts.
Yep. Holy
Two,
shit!
two.
And if you miss all of them, you get to
So
keep it.
yeah, just
It's like Darrett puts this magic crossbow bolt into his crossbow. You guys just see it like burst this like magical light and instantaneously turn into 8 bolts all flying at this creature.
now, as it
Jesus. I
flies.
hope you're keeping count because I'm
2
not.
of 4. 2 of 4. 2 of 5. 2 of 6. That should count for 2 losses.
Oof.
2 of 7.
Oh my god.
Darius sucks at this.
2 of 8. Fucking
I don't
Derek.
know. If you've ever shot a full auto weapon,
So 3 hits.
Oh, that's
it's par
valid.
for
That's
the
valid.
course. It's
That's valid.
33%. That's good in baseball.
He
Just
literally
pretend
did
it's
a
grease
spray
gun,
and pray.
45
Like
caliber grease gun.
Spray and pray. I've
It's
never
like,
heard
"Ah!"
that. That's awesome. Max damage.
Smoke comes
Nice.
out of it.
Well, that was still cool.
Spray and pray. I like that.
Yeah, he did a spray and pray.
I remember the qualify with it. You just had to shoot a clip. That was it.
Yep.
And then he's gonna look around, see where Minos is. And then he'll just move back a little bit until he can pull out his great sword and help out.
All right.
And that's it for him.
All right. Let's try to finish this round. Bubo.
All right. Bubo is going to spiritual weapon and pair up with that long sword and try and smack him and will be useless. And then as a cantrip will attempt Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Those
His
under
armor
the
class
breath
isn't even
deliver-
that high, I
Yeah.
don't think.
And apparently
we
he
don't
had okay. A
Well, he rolled a
+6.
20.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a pretty that's interesting.
Bob shall hop eagerly.
Not sure.
Up
Wait.
here.
He shouldn't have had a +6.
Bang.
Is it in the stat block?
Oh, it is. I see it now.
Or
I'm
wisdom.
stupid. My apologies. I was like,
Listen.
that's not what the stats say, but I see it's like a extra thing. Okay.
Special
alright,
saving throw proficiency.
Mhm.
Great.
Okay, I'm
Bob
sorry,
will
Bob.
hurriedly like hop in like a little sea thing up there. Like
Okay.
stand up and put up his hand and be like, "You shall not pass," and cast a level 3 thunder wave.
Ooh, okay. He failed?
Failure.
How far back? 10 feet back, right?
10 feet back,
Okay,
and I get
because
to
of
fly
my
10 feet back.
Okay. My map won't let me push him to the right. So I'm just gonna push him north if you're okay with
Basically,
that.
I'm trying to pop him out of the window.
Does it work on
Push
huge
him back into
creatures?
the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Thunderwave has a size requirement. I think it's any creature.
Nice.
Pretty sure.
Falling in the dark.
And the spell, there's no size requirement, so just trying to basically run up and just pop him out the window.
You all Celasted him. You just
Phew.
Celasted him.
You know
Caesar,
what?
thank you for the resub, sir. Thank you,
let's
Eat him out
Caesar.
into the dark.
WML John.
Oh, what's fall
60.
damage?
D6 per 10
1d6
foot.
for every 10 feet.
186.
Yeah,
Unless you're on the
10
Shadowfell, and then it just deletes the encounter. That's what happens.
Well, I mean, so where you guys are, there's like this expanse of like gray rocks. But he would fall a little bit down to some of these gray rocks. I'm sorry, it's D6 per 10 feet?
Uh-huh.
D6 per 10 feet, max is 20.
After the first 10.
Nice.
All right.
So he fell 40.
Still
Now he has to
alive.
climb back up.
So yeah, you see, you guys, if you like peek over the edge or whatever, you would see like he's fallen, but he's like landed onto these
He's
rocky
falling, but
area
he can't get
beneath
up.
there.
Now he has to come back up.
Yep. Okay, but he's
Do we-
got.
Do
Can
we
you
need
approve
to
my little
be?
fly move?
Yeah, sorry.
Do we still need to be here? That's what Tomoni's thinking. He's like,
I
maybe
mean,
we
you
should just
hear
run through the
him.
portal.
You can hear him digging his claws back into the tower wall, coming back up. And he's got enough movement to get literally right back where he is. So he's gonna take a swipe at stay.
Did he fall prone? He would have to use half his movement to get up.
Yeah, he's still got enough to get to where he is currently.
Good lord. That's a lot of movement.
Oh,
So-
won't you stay dead?
All right, Sven.
Stage gonna cast shield.
If I kill your dog, will you still talk to me afterwards?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. All right.
He might just use very colorful language when he's talking to you.
I am so sorry.
He's like, they pop it in his
Stay
mouth
cast.
like it's a cinnamon button. Like,
Say cast shield.
Does he now?
He still hit.
somebody else.
Doesn't matter.
Somebody else. Poop in his mouth. Poop in his mouth. Poop in his mouth.
I'm so sorry.
He's
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So
No, you're not.
you guys see this thing just rip into Stay cries out and,
And you're dead.
dies.
Does
Also
it then
his
like take an eye and bead Dareth like directly and just
Also, as this creature like tore into shred, he yeeted his body back 20 feet as well. So there you go, Strings. There's your dog's dead body.
Oh, he just like chucks him across. Like here's this isn't even a good meal, thud.
I have a multi-attack that I cannot use. So next. And
No, I get to go.
I know where it's timed, but we'll just finish the round if everybody's okay with that.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, just
Janky
Minos,
movement.
so.
I'll move
Pick
up
'em.
there.
I think Engorgio is wondering if this is the random monster or not.
No, this was not.
this
this is
is-
in the book. If you don't believe me, you can buy Dragonlance or Shadow
but
Queen, whatever.
He had purchased a random monster.
Link is in the video.
Oh. Somebody bought one earlier.
Bob.
Yeah,
Somebody
it was
else.
I
Diablo
did.
Bob.
Was there another
before
one? Oh, I see.
We already
I
killed
see,
it.
I
Another
see,
one.
I see.
Somebody, no names.
And then
We
we'll
don't
do
kill.
hammering horn.
I look. Listen. I asked him how much he would hate me if I killed his dog.
All right, I just shoved
ahead.
him back 10 feet. So
Okay.
he's
Nice.
That
gonna-
again?
Ah,
We get to
he's
do it
gonna
again.
flying again.
Can
He's
your
just-
shove work on huge creatures?
He goes, no.
One
Oh.
size larger than you.
You're medium.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
then it's
so-
2 sizes.
You can't shove him then.
All right, fine. So he doesn't
Sorry.
take that.
Because
14
this
points.
creature is
But-
Unless you
huge.
use your
Wait a minute,
inspiration, and then
wait,
you
wait.
might allow it.
Hold on a second. Minos, your character would have known you couldn't do that, so you should do something else.
That would have been. That was just a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
You
But
didn't
I'm
have
just
another
saying,
bonus action to
like,
take it up.
just because you made a mistake as a player doesn't mean you should be robbed of that turn or whatever.
Oh, so you could build your cloak if you had one.
Oh, I don't know what I should have done before I did any of that was raged, but I didn't. But yeah, I don't have any other bonus action.
rage. You could
Mhm.
instead rage then.
Yeah, I can still rage
You can rage this
At
turn
least
now,
it'll
yeah.
be.
for
At
next
least
time.
it'll be on you for next round
All right.
when it tries to eat you
And
and
for
your
the
little
record,
dog too.
Sven, I 100% entirely intended for you to have this dog fully grown up so you could use it as a mount. So I'm so sorry.
Can we revivify the dog?
We
You
can.
can if you want
I
to.
have
I-
it memorized.
mean-
I'm
I
ready to
mean-
go.
Or
Just supply the
check.
diamond.
That
You can
is
make
the
a
end of the
carpet out
round.
of him and then carpet of flying him later. Like,
We've
Well,
gone
I'll
over
gentle
time.
repose him first, so he's still fresh for the next few days.
So
All right,
when
I'm
we
first when we come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Islanatri will be up first.
And we're good
Thanks
for,
playing, everybody.
We're good for the day after.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Robin.
the
Again.
Saturday after Thanksgiving is just to mention it. I'm good. I'm always
I'm
good. I'm
good.
single. I have no
Yeah,
family.
Yeah.
I should be good.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
family
I'm
just
not-
does stuff
Should be
on
good.
Thanksgiving. So
My family's 6,000 miles away, so I'm good.
You mean 2 days
That's
after
the best
Thanksgiving?
place to keep them.
yeah, 2 days after.
that was fun. We did a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great session. Thank you,
Manikiri, you're
Robin.
not only in the country, you're on the other side of the country from.
I went as far away as I could.
So yeah, okay, good.
I
So
mean, maybe my
So
house
the
might be a
25th.
little bit further away. but not
Gorgio.
much.
That's rude. And Gorgio said he hopes I step on a Lego and a D4.
He really wants his creature named after him.
Gorgio, it's Legos with an S. Thank you. You guys know the joke I'm doing.
But
It is
I'll
not
tell
Legos
you.
with an S.
look,
It's
I
never
had
been
no
Legos.
other valid targets.
Don't defend
So the
yourself,
dog had to
Robin.
go.
They're 50 gold.
You know who's gonna die next?
And maybe this
Garrett.
time I'll get a real one.
No,
instead of
because
a
we're gonna save. We're not
freaking
using
puppy.
revivifying the dog. We're gonna save it for Garrett.
No, that's so funny.
All right,
Anyways,
my,
thanks
ear-
for
my
playing,
earplugs
everybody.
are dying.
We'll just do a long rest for Garrett. We got all that.
I'll just use Darrett as a mount.
Long
That's a
rest
good
is
one.
no longer
All right,
a redeem.
Robin, thank
Nothing
you.
of the
Dallas.
nature, I assure you.
Nope.
Thank you, Robin, and thank you, players.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Robin.
guys. My pleasure.
All right, see you guys next time. And for those of you that are watching, thank you for watching. I'm not going to do my long thing that I normally do. Good gaming, everyone.